This is new and interesting and weird. I probably shouldn't keep my phone on there. I made a new setup. I'm gonna drink my water, because that's what I do on stream, because I'm cool. Hydrate! I still have my hair up in a bow. In a bun. Because I was testing out some of my Beau clothes. And also I'm being crafty, so might as well tie my hair up, right? I should put my water over here. Hey Neverwinter Fool, how's it going? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. I had to honestly think about that for a second. Hey, it's Johnny, right? Neverwinter Fool, I know I should know your name too. I know that you're in Philly with Kate and all of them. Like, I know who you are. I'm just blanking on your name right now. I like to try and remember people's names. I'm not sure, like, if the mic is cool here. I'm like the camera, like, because I'm standing, but I'm gonna be, like, bending over working on stuff, so maybe I'll leave it like that. This is my first time doing... It's a day that's not Fan Expo yet, so you have more time. That's all that matters, right? Yeah, hi Derek, how's it going? Guys, let me know if the sound is okay. Like I said, this is a whole new setup. I put a mic, a camera here so that I could do crafts. And then I have a mic here. It's Jim. That's right. I knew it. I posted a photo of what my like base layer looks like, where I literally just got this top, which I now have to turn into a crop top. And then I got some like blue puffy pants, and I got some like brown leather belts. Yes, cosplay. Hi Kate, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, how are you, Kate? Are you still on the beach right now? Are you beaching it? Have you come to check in to make sure I do okay? Guys, Kate is like helping me so much with my cosplay. I need to like level up my cosplay. So, okay, I watched a little YouTube video on how to turn a like regular shirt. So he's like regular shirt. If you haven't already seen it in the Discord, I posted like wearing this shirt and just the blue puff pants I got and like the brown boots. And so I have to turn this into like a crop top now, because of course Beau's got to show off her midriff. So I've got to do that. Yeah, hey Kate, how's the shore? I saw you were hiding in the shade because you got a little bit peachy. You got a little bit red. So I hope you're taking care of yourself and staying out of the sun. Okay, so I think first thing I'm gonna do is work on this shirt, but I'm so nervous, guys. I'm so nervous I'm gonna like fuck it up. Cause I have to turn it into like, cause Beau's shirt is kind of like a wrap. Like, it's midriff, but it's also like, when you look at it, it's sort of like wrapped. So I watched this video in which you sort of cut out the back and then use that material to make like ties, and then you can make it so like you cut it in half and then you wrap it. And so I'm hoping this is gonna work. Hoping this will work. It did. I came to check in, say hi. Yes, I'm still on the beach. The flies just started biting, so I'm heading into the house. That's good. Yeah, go hide. Sandflies suck. Yeah, agreed. So I actually already did a little bit. I didn't do nothing yet. Actually, maybe I should do this first. So I did actually. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's invisible. Oh no. You know what I'll do? I'll turn off the green screen. Let me do that. Wrong. I have too many scenes now. I have a cloak of invisibility. Oh my god, guys, you see me? No, you don't. See? Chroma key is sneaky. Yeah, so I might as well just... There, it's this one, and I'm just gonna turn off the chroma key for now, because it's not really important anyway. You guys can see what my green screen looks like. Okay, so I actually did, so here's the, like, shirt, and I'm going to turn this into a crop top. I think that's what I think the things I'm gonna work on stream today are working on the crop top. How are you doing, though, Ghost? Happy Tuesday. I don't think I said that to you yet. And then this is the sort of vest jacket. I actually, let's see if this wants to work. I love that I'm just like leaning the shirt on me right now. So this is sort of the vest. Huh? That's kind of like, this is like, the shirt isn't on at all. Like, I'm totally just cheating right now. But this is sort of like the vest jacket thing, that she has. And so I got dark blue fabric paint, and I'm gonna try and draw that little design that exists sort of on the rim of it. So that's what this is. That's what that is for. So maybe I should work on that first, because obviously it's like inky paint stuff and it needs to dry. Whap. It looks good. Thanks, Kate. Thank you. I actually, like, I was gonna try and do a no-sew version, but I wanted to try and get a nice, like, but you can see how, like, how I didn't know what I was doing, and, like, my friend actually had to help me with this. Like, we made a fold, and then we made another fold, and then we made another fold, so it's kind of got, like, all these little folds in it. So, but it has, like, now it kind of sits nice, a little nicer than if I had just taken this fabric and just, like, literally cut 2 armholes in it. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up a photo of Beau, because I have, let's see. Let's see, guys. Critical Role Beau. Bonk. So this is, oh come on, don't be difficult. So this pattern is what I want to put onto it. That pattern right there that she has is what I want to put on. Creative Stream, hi! How's Ottawa? How you doing? I imagine that Beau originally just punched armholes in a material. I like that. That's anytime, honestly, anytime I'm working on it and I'm a little bit like, I'm a little bit self-conscious about it because, like, I'm not a regular cosplayer. I'm not a good cosplayer. I'm not a crafty person. I'm not. So anytime I'm working on it and I'm like, this isn't looking very good, I'm like, Beau is so rough and tumble. I feel like I should be able to get away with, oh no, what just happened? There. Sorry. With her stuff being a little bit more rough. So I have this blue fabric paint, and I'm just gonna try and make some of these, like, triangles she sort of has. Yeah, no-sew works better with softer knits. Yeah, see, the material was a little bit questionable for that. You make cosplay, I'm just gonna know more clothes, so you're one better than me. Thanks, Derek. I don't know, you know, it's fun. I've always enjoyed cosplaying. The first, like, cosplay I ever did where I, like, fully custom built the whole thing was like a Link from Legend of Zelda, and it was literally just, I got, like, a crappy green dress and I turned it into the tunic, and then I got white tights and I, like, had a bunch of scrappy leather and I, like, made armbands and, like, wraps and, like, hey Jake, how's it going? Focus, you fuck. Sorry. Hey you. Okay, so I'm just gonna try doing triangles. How are you doing, Jake? Happy Tuesday. How's it going? What's new and exciting? Yeah, but also you had Navi. Oh, that's right! She was always... Yeah, that was really fun. Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And then not be nervous about it, right? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna make some triangles. That's all we're gonna do. Oh no, it blooped! Oh my god. Don't bloop on me. Paint. I think this is the right color. I'm happy with this color at least. Guys, that's something. Oh, I smudged it already! Oh my god. This is, whatever. You know what, guys? Whatever. Whatever. It's too bad. Shit happens. First lesson of learning how to cosplay. Shit happens. Fuck it. This is my combat weathering. Make this smush the inside. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Work inside out? Like, as in, start with the smallest one and then do the bigger ones? Or what do you mean? How does... Actually, how does the pattern even... It looks like it goes one way and then it goes upside down the other way. Like, oh yeah, so then it would be like this way. Everything is allowable if you can justify it. Well, also, you know what? I feel like Beau would have this attitude anyway. I feel like she'd be like, fuck it, so what? There's a fucking... Well, who fucking cares? You know, I feel like she'd be with me on this page, you know? I feel like we're fine. Whatever. So it's not perfect. So what? Maybe if I can fix it later, maybe I can't. Small then big? You think so? But the reason I want to do big and then small is because now I can do the big one next, like, because then I can trace it. I can sort of follow the line. This part's gonna be hard where it kind of bends. See, I kind of want to go big guy, little guy. I'm gonna try. Maybe you know what? I'm probably, oh my god, it's so smudgy. Oh, well there's my issue. It's like on the lip of it. Oh, you're on the outside. Never mind. Yeah. Ugh. I'm already fucking up. Whatever. That's where the next line will be. It's fine. You know what I need? Like a napkin or something to clean this with. Guys, I will be right back because that's not something I had ready to go. So I'm gonna get like a little thing to clean with. And then what else? I feel like there's something else I wanted to go get to work on. I have the jewelry I need to work on. I have the shawl to work on. I have the shirt. This music is very interesting. I literally just picked like, what if you treat it like a wave instead of a triangle? You get the big lines first and then work inwards. No. Maybe a straight edge to work along. Yeah, I think, honestly, I think the problem is, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's a smudge on the rim, and that's what it was smudging. So I think what I need to do is just go get a thing and keep it clean. Like, I'll, like, do a line, double check it's clean, do a line, double check it's clean, because I think that might be part of the problem. Is literally just it did a little smudge. Think diagonals, not triangles. Okay. You guys have lots of good advice. Okay, stay here, Shaw. I will be right back. Stay. Yeah, keep it clean. Yeah. I'm gonna take off my dangly jewelry too. I'm like, I don't need like anything making it more complicated. I'm just gonna go ahead and... So how are you guys doing? What's new and exciting for you? I also had to go get the Stitch Ripper. This little guy. Okay, and I got one, it's fine. One wet one and one dry one so that I have some options here. Okay, so I think I have to do it a little bit more vertical, by which I mean like keep the little paint cylinder a little more vertical, because having it on that like little bit of an angle is what caused it to like sort of smudge. I probably should have tested this on something before I started doing it on the costume. Cosplay lessons. My best cosplay is the human costume I wear every day. Starting to sag a bit though. I mean, that's just weathering, and a lot of people work really hard to get, like, good weathering on their costumes. So, hi Dan, that's good. I'm currently chilling into my co-host show. We're coordinating Critical Role Recap podcast with our new gear tonight. Super nervous, and how about with Steph? Oh, audio stuff is always, like, super questionable. I know, like, every time we go to do the Critical Reroll podcast, that's always, like, you never know when you have, like, new people, new guests, new equipment. It's always such a problem. Or do the big triangles around and then go back and fill in the smaller ones. That's smart, Kate. I'm gonna do that. That's really smart because I'm gonna, okay. That's a good one. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. I'm going to do what Kate said. Because Kate is my super smart friend. And she knows what to do with things. And I listen because I appreciate her a lot. Doo-doot. That's my song for you, Kate. Because I appreciate you. Thank you for being awesome. That first one is so big and thick and goopy. Like, that's a big, ugly, goopy boy. That's just gonna have to be how he is. That's the only cosplay I've ever done. You gonna get your ears pierced? Well, I actually have... because I have the music from YouTube. There's gonna be commercials. Sorry, guys. Human cosplay is bullshit. It's leaking everywhere. I already had... I used to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I used to have 10 piercings. Kate is great! It's true. It's true. It's true. Oh my god. It's so true. Okay. Okay. Oh, the problem is I'm scared about this part where it's like kind of bendy. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this in sections. So it is good that I started this because I can sort of like put it off to the side and let it dry and then work on the next thing. Okay. Let's give this. Try and do it straight up and down. And of course I forgot to double check again if there were any spillies. No, I think we're good. Proceed. Proceed. Oh, this line is thicker than the other lines. Whatever. Character, guys. Character. I'm gonna put a little bit more over here, actually. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna leave this side. I'm gonna start working on this side a little bit. I'm trying to do the same sort of. Okay, I definitely think I was doing it. I don't know, I like the way it looks a bit thicker. But it's probably safer to go a bit, like a little bit lighter. Shit. I say that and then I make a big goop. I say that and then I make a big goop! I'm fired. Once more is done, so those little spots won't be noticeable at all. Yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right, Jake. I think like once kind of like more of it is done, it'll kind of blend in and I'll be able to like if there's, especially now that like Kate suggested, you know, like put the big lines in and then go back and do the little lines, I can fix stuff. I mean, you'll know. You'll always know. As the person who made the thing, you'll always be aware of all the flaws in it. Shit. Whatever. That wasn't a super straight line. Whatever. You know? It's got character. It's got character. It's fine. But we won't. I mean, you will because you guys were here. But, I mean, other people might not know. I might get away with it with other people not noticing. That's what I'll have to hope for. I'm going to move you over here because I'm very clumsy and I'm worried about knocking it over. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to go ahead and click skip ad. Shut up. Jess, work the other way. Go away from your hand? What do you mean? Okay, so I was... You mean... Okay. Let me double check this is clean. I love that you have all this knowledge, Kate. You're like, do it this way. Okay, so I was doing it like this. You're saying to... No, so into your hand. I'm just gonna do one more line here and then I'm probably gonna give it a rest for now. It's just listening as I move everything out of my kitchen. Are you moving? Are you moving, Cindy? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. So like go like this? Like come into myself? Is that what you're saying? Or like rather than like moving away? Or I'm a lefty. I smudge all the time. Oh, very true. That's fair. Well, I mean, I feel like lefties and righties can be both just as neat and just as messy. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's just as possible to be either of those things, and it is not related necessarily. Ah! Fudge! Oh my god, guys, this is why I do not art. I do like the thicker lines, though. I do feel like work the way you write, so like this. Because I'm right-handed, so I work this way? Okay. But, supposedly they will remodel my kitchen, dining room, and bathroom in less than 12 hours. Really? If all else fails, cosplay as yourself. Thanks, Dad. Your faith in me makes me feel so good. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna go hang this to dry over here so that I can work on something else. Okay. Come here, you. So that's the start of the cloak cape thing. What would you call this? A shawl? What's wrong with cosplaying as yourself? I've gotten away with that at least once. Hi David, how's it going? How are you? Uh-oh, I decided to look for cosplay of stuff I've stumbled into. I didn't intend. Jake, just go with it. Just lean into it. It's fine. Okay, so. As badly as that went, this next part will probably be worse. Guys, because it's me. And this is how my skill set is. I'm going to... Actually, since I have these here, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down just in case. I did already clean this once. And then I'm going to grab the shirt. I can cosplay as myself all the time. Amazon suggestions. Oh, very fair. Oh yeah, so I was saying that... I'm going to go ahead and hide this now because I'm not going to work on that anymore. Boop! Okay, so now you guys get more of the screen. And I can go back to opening this up. Okay, so. Stitch Ripper. Oh, no. Where are you? You're here. Stitch Ripper. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this tag, because I was actually... Get the fingers messy with paint, not blood. Is that a saying from somewhere, Kate? Is that actually a thing? Like, I like it. I don't know if it's a thing, but I like it. This is actually, I never learned how to sew, I never learned how to stitch or fix things, I never learned how to, like, seam or, like, any of that stuff. I don't have any of that practical knowledge, but I've always loved ripping stitches. Always. I don't know what it is, I just think it's very amusing. Dropping my cosplay in the Discord! I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it. Kate original. I like it. Rip them stitches. I'm trying. Guys, if I turn on music suggestions, will you guys do music so I don't have to leave YouTube playing music and continuously playing ads for us? I don't sew, like, ever. But you have so much craft knowledge. Like, I was never a crafty person. I was never good at it. Destruction is always more fun than creation. That must be what it is. That must be what it is. That's a good one. Yeah, I enjoy, like, taking stuff apart. I'm not as good at putting things together. I'm just not. I love crafting. See, I know, you're a very crafty person, Kate. A new Michael's just opened from center down the street from me. That's where I went to get a few things today. That's where I got the fabric paint that I was just using. And I got some beads to do this sort of necklace she has, and you know how in her belts and her wraps she has like a bunch of like beads sort of hanging down from there. I got beads for that as well. My problem is that I have crafting ADD and I start making things and I buy all this stuff and then make another thing. You see me up in New York. I'm dead. Oh no! Oh no! What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wanted to know what you guys think about the thing that Beau wears. Is that a jacket or a cape or a cloak or a shawl? Because it literally, like, anytime you look at it, it's literally just, it barely, like, her t-shirt hangs out from it. It barely just covers, like, here, and then it kind of just hangs. So does that classify as a cape? Or, because it mostly, I feel like it just free flows. Like, what does that make that? Some of you guys might care not at all about that. Like, might give, like, not give two shits, but it's just been bugging me. Like, what do I call it? No capes! No! Yeah, a sleeveless duster. It's like a Jedi shawl type thing. Yeah. Because it's very, like, it's very loose and free-flowing. It really doesn't cover much except for her, like, back. It's kind of like a vest, because it literally just sort of, like, her arms just kind of pop out of it. And then, I don't know. Man, I have no idea. Yeah, because anytime I went to, like, describe it, I was like, what is it, technically? What? A long vest, yeah. I like sleeveless duster. I do like that. I do like sleeveless duster. Because it's very, like, in some, I mean, obviously, the other issue is that, obviously, Beau isn't a real person with a real costume that we can use to, like, look at directly, but so every person that does art can do it differently. So there are some people that do it, like, to the ground, sweeping. There are other people that, bye, go enjoy your food time. To Google's computers, tell what the thing computer, tell me what that thing is that Beau wears. Yes, get a trench coat and apply Marisha's life motto to it. Sleeves are bullshit, basically. I mean, the only thing I know of that you can have in Ottawa is beaver tails. So just go get, like, a savory beaver tail for, like, the dinner part, and then a sweet beaver tail for, like, the dessert, and then that's your whole dinner. I was watching the Wednesday Club the other day, and they were talking about how the only reason superheroes have capes is to show direction. Yes, I saw that episode. Was that the one? They were talking about the original Superman, and they were going into it, and they were saying how much of a dick he is in some of the early ones. Like, in some of the early Supermans, he was really, like, shitty, and, like, Lois Lane was pretty badass. Kate's got it right. Long vest. Did you look into it? Google image for sleeveless duster shows almost the exact same thing. Oh, that's funny. Can I have 2 sweet ones and a beer? You do what you want. You're an adult person. Go do what you want. Yeah, the first year of Superman. Yeah, and they talked about how, like, they sold the rights to Superman for, like, nothing, and it got bought when it got bought, and everything like that. It was so interesting. It's described as a sleeveless cloak. Interesting. I'm going over to pick out... Oh! David, that cosplay is great! My cosplay, all I had to do is get the badge, because it's just a suit, you cheater! It looks like you have an earpiece, too. You did something. You did something. That's good. There was a website that was Superman as a dick, and it's just those old comics. Yeah! Oh my god, because, like, there was one where he was, like, pretending to torture a dude for info, and there was some intense ones, like... Okay, so this is the back, this is the front, not the... Okay, so I have to cut... Okay, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna explain the YouTube video to you guys, and then hopefully you guys can keep me on track here. So for the YouTube video, what they did to make a wrapped midriff type top was they took it and they actually cut it down the center, and then they flipped it and they cut the bottom back off. So, like, basically this last part right here, this went up, cut this back off, and then took that extra material aside, used it to make ties, and then now that the front is sliced in half, they sort of tied one tie to one half and one tie to the other half, and then they took the whole thing and were able to like wrap it around, and then it became a wrapped crop top, which is, it looked in the photo very, you know what, I can post the thing. It looked very much like the one that Beau wears, so I'm thinking that's the right way to do it. There's a website, oh, which seems odd because I thought cloaks were inherently sleeveless. Wait, oh well, isn't cloak, because a cloak is like the big, like in Game of Thrones, anytime they're like going out into the winter and they put up their big fancy hoods and they have like a big, huge, like that's a cloak. Like a travel cloak. That's why, like the invisibility cloak in Harry Potter. It was very big. It was just invisible. To self, why oh why do I so many useless small appliances? Are you trying to move everything, Sundew? Cloak equals like fancy ass cape. Yeah, it also equals like wintertime cape, doesn't it? I'm so nervous to do this. I just gotta do it, but I'm so like, so nervous. Okay, this is the back. This is the front. What's good is this does have these sides, which should help me cut out the back. Yeah, gotcha, makes sense. Wait, is it just a regular shirt? This is a regular shirt. I'm about to turn it into a wrap crop top. That's what I'm about to do, and I got one shot at this, so I have to really not fuck up. And I actually, to be fair, I took, do you have a test shirt? Well, I did, when I was at my friend's house yesterday, and we were doing the sewing, because I don't own a sewing machine, I took one of his shitty old t-shirts, and I followed the YouTube video, and I made a crop top, but it turned out okay. It turned out, like, okay for, like, a t-shirt. So, in theory, with this being like a nicer shirt, it should turn out nicer. I'm just a little nervous, that's all. Okay. Okay. But the other thing that bugs me is they didn't show a way to follow the middle. Like, how do you determine, like, I want to make sure, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it won't matter if it's perfectly centered. And she said that too. She was like, it doesn't matter. I'm a nerd, so I will be hanging and say hi. Hi, Miss Nerd Bomb. How's it going? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. We're working on a cosplay today. How are you doing? You got this, thanks. Okay, maybe if I hold it, like, okay, this is me pinching it. You see, like, this is me pinching it. Maybe if I just follow this line and cut like that, I'll be able to make a nice straighter line. Can you stretch it over something like maybe a foam board? I mean, I could put this thing in it. I think this will make this little craft board I have here. That might help me keep it straight. I don't think it... Okay. You're gonna... You know, has anyone ever worked in a, like, department store and you had to, like, fold shirts and you actually have that funny, like, board for folding shirts against? It's like that. Boop, boop, boop. Damn, this board wears it better than I do. How dare. Who wore it better? Jess or the board? It's the board. The board totally rocked it. I love how I do my own cosplays. Oh, dude, I'm not good at cosplay. Do not like this. I'm like a total cosplay noob. I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to like work with foam core. I'm not one of those super, I wish I knew how to do all the things those people know how to do. I'm not even like, I'm not that good. I hated folding shirts, yeah. Okay, so this is our center. Oh, no, it's not. God damn it. See, I had it better before. Now I'm overthinking it. Like, honestly, I probably had it a little bit better before. Okay. This is the center. Here's where we're cutting it. It's happening. We're doing it. Thrifty cosplay. Yeah, literally most of the stuff I got is from used clothing stores. If I bought any new materials, they're pretty much only if they were like on discount. That's the way I cosplay. I'm not... Ooh, these scissors are really good. This shirt is coming apart like so easily. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing here. I'm just following the line of the board. Goodwill is amazing, yes. Is it Goodwill or what's the other one? Salvation Army? I think Goodwill is the one I went to. I got my leather boots from there. I got this t-shirt. I got a pair of like blue puffy athletic pants in 2 sizes too large for me because this character wears like very puffy pants. I think this is going pretty straight. I feel good about this. I say that and then I'm gonna like mess up right at the end. Watch. It fell off the board. It's okay. I can do it now. Plus you give to charity, so it makes you feel good. That's a good point too. And I do try and like currently I'm cleaning out my closet and I'm totally trying to give as much to charity as I possibly can. That looks pretty centered. I feel better about that. So now I just need to continue up. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is, this is for a con? Yes. So I'm in and around the Toronto area, and our biggest con of the year is called Fan Expo. And it's called Fan Expo because it tries to have like all the different fandoms at it. So there's like everything from like, you know, there's actual like professional like cosplayers, gaming stuff, there's anime, there's horror, there's even like athletes and sports people and stuff like that signing. Oh, you've been to, you know, a Fan Expo? That's awesome. I just registered for MagFest. That's awesome. I know this weekend is, this weekend coming up, there's a few cons because it's like Labor Day weekend and I feel like that's a pretty big thing. There's a lot of stuff happening. Fan Expo is a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. The only other big one I've been to is San Diego Comic-Con. And that was amazing, and I really liked it, but I mean, that one was, like, huge. I found Fan Expo a lot more accessible. Okay, so, basically we're gonna follow along this line that makes it the back here. We're gonna cut up, I think about that much. Seven on this side. Are you gonna tell me 7 on this side too so I can follow it? Yes, you will. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be friends, shirt. You're gonna get along. We're gonna get along. You're going to behave. This shirt is cutting so much easier than the t-shirt I was working with yesterday. And I feel like that's, I'm gonna cut out this tag. I feel like that's just because this is a much thinner material. Or maybe because it's a lot more used. The only one you've ever been to is Fan Expo. Dragon Con is my main thing in Atlanta, but I can go this year. I've heard such good things about Dragon Con. One of my really, really, really good friends never stops talking about Dragon Con, and like he goes to a lot of cons, and he always says that Dragon Con's one of the absolute best ones. I think that's about, I think a little bit more. Boop. Okay, so now we're going to cut across and hopefully make a straight-ish. Wait, this will be covered by the vest, so I'm safe no matter how bad I fuck up the back. Ha-ha! I win! Guys, I'm just like, that's okay. I'm not a pro. I'm never going to be a pro, so this is as good as it gets. Herky's going to Dragon Con. Yes, Herc is the one that always talks up Dragon Con. Herc always says that, like, and Herc goes to so many cons. If you guys know Herc, he's awesome critter. He's on the Twitters, and he goes to so many cons, more than anyone else I know, and he always says that Dragon Con's his favorite con. Like, he loves it so much. Like, he says it's so much fun, and I don't know what it is about it that makes it so much fun. Do you guys know why Dragon Con's the best con? Do they still do Dragon Con at that convention center with the wild carpet pattern? Is that like a defining feature? I have a good excuse to not go. Because I just went to the Supernatural Con. Oh, that's awesome! How was that? Did they do, I feel like the Supernatural community is that community that does that really interesting, activity, like a scavenger hunt scavenger hunt thing? Is that the same thing? Because I had some friends that were doing that last time when I was at San Diego Comic-Con. It was like a really big, huge deal. I think it's in Atlanta. People go and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you've heard of it? Yeah. Jester's core size is way too small, which is okay because you won't see the back. So you just have to, like, open it up? That's cool. I mean, as long as you get it working, it's all good. I just think it's just massive and has lots of cosplay. Okay, so the lacing is crap and very wide. That's cool, Kate. That's all good. Also, I don't know how Herc doesn't get burnt out. Me neither. Herc does so many cons. But it's his, like, favorite thing. You know what I mean? Like, when it's your favorite thing, you do your favorite thing. Okay, so now I'm going to cut some strips out of this. I'm going to do about one inch. And I don't think these need to be neat by any means. The only reason it's nice to do them kind of neat is because it's nice to have a nice consistent line for the next one I do. I've probably done a little bit thicker actually. Let's move this down. Try again. Yeah, I definitely didn't go super straight there. Wait, Kate, you said specifically to go the way that you write, so that means I have to go this way. Okay. Thank you for the tip. I'm going to try that now. Misha Collins, who plays Castell in the show, is the one who does the charity scavenger hunt thing. Oh, cool! Yeah, so my friends were doing that, and it was, it seemed like so much fun. They were, like, running around the whole con and getting people to do stuff with them. They're like, we have to take a photo of at least 20 people all cheering and shouting this word, a video then, because obviously at the same time, and so we all, like, did it with them, and it was a lot of fun. He had to cut back due to his health issues, that's true. But he's going back to a bunch of them now. He's been feeling a lot better, luckily. Tupperware purge, so many mismatched things. Yeah, if you have, like, a bottom and no top, probably not gonna help you out too much. Probably not gonna help too much when it comes to Tupperwares. You probably want matching sets. Okay, so in the version I saw, the lady did 4 of these strappy things, but she also wore the shirt with the straps like going down over her belly, so I don't think I need that style. I think I'm gonna keep it sort of just wrapped up kind of like Beau has it and like tuck the things in, so I think I might need to only do 2 strips. You need a bottom and a top to be happy. Yeah. Oh, the family was helping people with random acts of kindness. It was fun and unique. That sounds like so much fun. That sounds like a great con. I hope you had a lot of fun doing that one. That sounds awesome. Okay, so I have 2 little strippy straps. Okay, so now the next part was in each of these 2 foldy flaps in the front, I have to make a little incision here and here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think it might be cutting off. Let me move over. So at the sort of like the bottom center middle here and here, and then put those little strips in and then tie them, and that allows you to, I guess I could do it on stream. I was gonna say I'm not gonna do it on stream, I'll just do it over my shirt. I like got paranoid for a second there. That was indie, wasn't it? Like right before or after Gen Con? It is, and managed to do 2 cosplays from characters of the show. All under 20 bucks. That's amazing. That's great. Good for you. Wow, that's skill. I always like try not to spend too much, and I always end up like spending a little more than I wanted. Okay, I'm just gonna make a little cut. Cut. Dang, that's awesome. I know, right? Well, even like, even finding stuff at Goodwill, sometimes I find like stuff is really expensive. Like those boots, I didn't expect they were like the leather boots I ended up getting. Were a little more than I expected them to be. Other than that, nothing was too expensive. It was like $3 here, $4 there. You know? But still, it adds up. When you're doing a lot of pieces, it really does add up. Who did you cosplay? See, I'm glad you're asking, Jake, because I don't know Supernatural. So I feel like if you said it, I wouldn't know. Like, as much as I want to ask, I'm like, I don't know that show enough to know who's who and what. Okay. So I'm gonna tie this. I wonder if I did go a little bit too thin on these. Oh well. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. I did Rowena, who's a witch, and basically the king of hell's Ooh. That sounds cool. Also, I love the name Rowena, and I love that it's a witch. Just automatically, I'm interested in this character already. She has a cool costume. Does she really? Awesome. I'll have to look that up at some point. And Castile. He was in the Leviathan mode. He's a fallen angel of sorts, and he has issues. Don't we all? Don't we all? That sounds great, though. Okay, so I'm going to do one more thing, and then I'm gonna cut off the excess here. Okay. That'd be a fun cosplay. Oh, dang, with the black veil and all? I love that you know. I'm so glad. I'm, like, so glad to see you guys chatting about, like, the cosplays, because I think it's awesome that you cosplayed, but I don't know that show well enough to really appreciate the characters. Leviathan is a monster type in the show. If you check out season 5 and you start with any season... Oh, really? The Supernatural? It's worthwhile to, like, skip right to season 5? Is that a thing? Okay. Did I cut that hole too big? Oh well, too late now. Too late now! My general motto about everything. Well, they're starting... Holy cow! See, that Supernatural is exactly like one of those shows where, like, it seems not really approachable anymore because there's so many. Yeah, it's gone on for so long. There's definitely a lot of. Yeah, season 1 is important, but like anything in between, eh. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see. I'm gonna try. Okay, so. I think normally start at 4 when I rewatch. Oh, have you watched the whole thing, Jake, too? It's also just been on for so long that the main actors look different now. Well, is the same amount of time supposed to have passed in the fiction of the story as in real life, or is it supposed to, like, not have been that much time? Okay, so I need to open the corner. Okay, the other problem here is that this one had a big neck. I'm a bit worried that this is going to be a little bit more scandalous than I want. Well, that's not too bad. Right, guys? Kind of like that, and then it wraps... Oh, I'll have to tuck it, but it's okay. It goes around, and then it ties. Just do it like this for now. Sort of like... Obviously, I'm not gonna, like, take my clothes off in stream, but basically... sort of tucks, and then that way it's more like a wrap top, kind of like what she's wearing because she's a monk. And it's kind of a little more than like the basic way the shirt was before. Ah! Susan Raid! Oh my gosh! Are my alerts not working? Hang on, guys. I have to see if the alerts are working. Hey, how's it going? I don't know why my alert didn't go off. Hey, alerts. Do you want to maybe work? Do you want to maybe do the thing? What? I definitely tested it. Why are you not working? It's okay. You know what? I got a Stream Deck, and I'm gonna cheat this shit because I actually made some buttons. I'm gonna see if they work now. There, that alert worked. I don't know why the raid one didn't work. Anyways, thanks Susan crew. I hope you guys are doing really good. I hope you had fun with your game. I'm going to turn off. No, I'm gonna leave this confetti on, and I'm gonna do the pew. I'm a nerd and I made these things on my Stream Deck because I thought it was funny, okay? I also have, close your ears. Everyone close your ears. Guys, it's a Sue's raid. Thanks, Susan Raiders. I hope you murdered some monsters excellently today. I hope you had an excellent monster murder raid. And thank you to Miss Nerdbomb for being here with us today. And for that follow. I super appreciate it, guys. I hope you're doing real good. We are making our Beau top, and I think it's not too bad. I think it actually looks more, I think it definitely looks more like Beau's top than it did before I cut it up. The monsters are just napping. That's fair. I'm gonna turn this confetti off. There we go. But yeah, I think that this is a little bit more like her shirt. We hunt the mons real good. Oh my god, Suze, I hope you are hiding out inside somewhere with air conditioning, cause it has been so fucking hot. It has been, guys, where we are now in Ontario, there's like such a heat advisory in effect. It's like 31 or 2, and then like it feels like 40 with the fucking humidity. It's so hot. I feel like you probably came here from the UK expecting it to be nice and cold because it's Canada, but no, you get no relief. It's like the greater Toronto area is we get the heat, we get the cold, we get it all. So just for funsies. Anyways, I'm really happy. So guys, one part of our cosplay done. I actually think it turned out okay. It looks more like a wrap top. I know I'm staying inside, right, Derek? It's ridiculous. Yeah, it actually looks kind of like her top now. It's kind of like got that wrap line. And I think, like, I just roughly did it. I did it over the dress. Oh god, I just showed you guys my tummy. I'm sorry. Over this dress I'm wearing. So I think it turned out okay. I'm not unhappy with it. I think that's better than it was. So just came in from this heat and hell from the UK. Now it's here. It followed you! Suze, did you bring this? Did you bring this with you? How could you do this, Suze? How? You monster! It was you who was the monster all along! Can't believe it! True monster revealed! I'm joking. We don't have heat advisory, but in Georgia I totally get it. Oh, yeah, Georgia must get, like, does it get very humid there? It gets very, very humid here, too. Fake news, Canada's ice cold all year round and everyone lives in ice houses. I know, unfortunately, when you actually come here in the summer, you learn that that's a lie. Unfortunately. We don't have nice cold weather all the time. Georgia is heat advisory. That seems fair. Okay, guys. What should we work on next? Okay, I'm happy with the shirt. A big lie! The cloak is... I'm saying cloak, but what did we decide? The sleeveless duster. I think we decided to call it that. The sleeveless duster is drying with paint on it. I already did. Let me show you guys. I cut a lot of fabric for a few different things because she has so many different like belts. Oh, you know what we could do? I think this is the part I sewed together, or is this spare cloth? You did not! Suze, you brought hoodies and sweaters? Did your partner not warn you how hot it is here? It's so hot! I feel so bad for you! Oh my gosh, oh no. Although to be fair, October, the nights are cool, which is good. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Okay, so basically, I have this long bit, and I just sewed this part together. So, I wonder if I should... I'll move this down. So, this is gonna be her belt that she sort of has. It's kind of like scrunchy, wrappy, kind of goes around. Maybe I need to do a little bit differently, because doesn't she have a lot sort of like hanging down from it? And then she has some like beads and stuff on it, so I kind of want to do that with it. Whoa, I thought that said noodles and not hoodies. I think my brain is telling me I'm hungry. I read noodles for half a second too, so you're not alone. You're not alone. Yeah, so I think just like this maybe. I think maybe just sort of like this, and that way I can have more fabric sort of hanging down. And then, let's see, where's this stuff I got? Okay, here's my issue, guys. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. I got... So I got some beads to do her necklace and bracelet, and she has all those little dangly bits on her belt. Important question, do you have a swole regard cosplay when you enlarge? I don't know what unless someone actually casts enlarge on me, I think I'm safe, Johnny. I think I'm safe. Are you bringing this cosplay to Fan Expo? Yeah, I am. I'm working on this Beau cosplay for Fan Expo. I'm probably going to do Beau the last day. I gotta get going, but thanks for letting me chill. Thank you so much for hanging out, Ms. Nerd. It has been lovely to have you. Hopefully we can hang out again. Thank you for telling us all about your cosplays. And we'll see you later. Go get some noodles, since that's what your brain is telling you to do. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, let's see if I'm gonna be there all the days. So whenever it's easiest for you, because I'm there. Hey, Tib! In Gorgio. Oh, I spoke over it. I'm gonna do it again because I want to hear the robot say it. Guys, I'm a sucker for that robot voice. That sexy, sexy robot voice.
Ingorgio.
She says it good. She did a good job. Hi, Tib. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Thanks for being here and hanging out and for attempting to cast enlarge on me so that I can be swole regard. But sadly, you guys can't see it. I totally did. I got bigger and you can't see it because of the camera and everything. It's you know, camera ruins magic. Bye! Beau is such a great last day cosplay. I've been meaning to get her eventually myself because she looks so comfy. Hi, Morgan. How's it going? Oh, wait! Is this Eilish? As in Eilish that I've played games with before? As long as I get internet at Fan Expo, checking Twitter and trying to find people. Yeah. I really wish we could have worked something out before. But, like, all the people who did the previous Toronto Critter meetup, we were all so busy and tired from the last one that we didn't get a chance to figure out a way to do anything. But, like, definitely if anyone comes up with a plan of which days to meet, if we want to, like, go out for a drink or play some board games or do a thing, we'll all shout it and blast it. Yeah, because that's all I could think of to do. But I'm going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday's probably going to be the day I do Beau cosplay, and I go all 4 days with my siblings, so I'll be there, but I can always sneak away from them for a bit to hang out with other cool folks. Wait a minute, she just put the camera closer. Camera magic and witchcraft. Hermione voice is not Ingorgio. It's Ingorgio. No, I'm terrible at games. I was Jester. Oh, you were Jester at the Critter meetup. Hi! Very cool to see you. How's it going? Speaking of, I need to post to the Facebook group to see if people want to meet up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do that. The Facebook group. I don't have access to the Facebook group because I don't have Facebook. But heck yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, so here's my question, guys. I have some extra scrappy little bits because Beau has some bits that sort of like hang down. You know what I mean? She has like extra, here, I'll try to stand up straighter. She has some extra little bits that like hang down and then have the tags on them like this. So I think I'm gonna put, like I'm gonna tie some of these circle ones to the ends. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna tie some of these circle ones to the ends because that's sort of like she has some hanging down with like the little circles on the ends. But then I also wanted to put, she has some like, I think I'm gonna put some through here because she has some that are sort of lengthwise as well. Hi Kate, welcome back! The shirt turned out pretty okay. Your cosplay was awesome, I agree. Your Jester cosplay was super duper 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 good. There's a breakfast meetup at the Sunset Grill around 8, both Saturday and Sunday. Oh, that's great! I could probably come to one of those. That sounds awesome. Thanks for letting us know. Is that on the Facebook? I definitely I don't have Facebook, so I'm definitely gonna have to like ask people to hit me up on Twitter, unfortunately. I'm such a I don't have Facebook. Anyways, what I was trying to say was, what do you guys think? How would I get these to stay if I do like put these on the ends here? If I open this up, because these are on a string. Bonk. So, what I'm saying is that some of Beau on her belt has a few rings, which is why I got these ring ones, where they just sort of hang down as circles like this. Right? So I'm just going to tie a few to the ends like this, and just tie it off and have them like that. But then she has a few that are like lateral as well, and I'm wondering if putting a bunch of them through here will work. But then how will I get them to stay? Because I can't tie a knot in that part. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. Yeah, I'm busting in, so that's not doable for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone else wanting to do something on this Sunday. They seem to have picked a location, but not a time. Okay. To make it secure, could you stitch them in place? Maybe. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that. So, what I'm thinking is, let's see if this even fits through here. Because she definitely has some, like, lateral, like, some longer beads. And I'm wondering if just several of these, like a few of these, will work to accomplish that same sort of, like, look. Like, I'm just, like, wearing this belt now. This is just my life. It's just my life is wearing this belt now like this. Should I put this camera out more? I feel like, there we go. Yeah, it's like, maybe like that. But you're right, maybe if I just throw a stitch in there, it might be, like, not too visible. Not too bad. Just living your best Beau life. Yep, from now on, I'm just gonna be wearing some components of my, like, Beau cosplay just all the time now. All the time. It's just, that's just my life now. Just best Beau life. Worst things to wear. I agree. Here, I'll pull up the picture and you guys can tell me if you think, because and like I said, one of the problems is that, like, obviously Beau's the kind of the critical role characters, there's a lot of room for interpretation because there's only like one set of like official art, and then all the other art out there, which is still completely valid, is fan art, right? Like, it's, and so I think it's cool to do it a few different ways. So I think in the official Beau art, which I'm gonna pull up right now, kind of looks like it's just wrapped rather than with a ring around it. You think so? I'm gonna pull up, this one is the one I want. Editor. Oh, why are you doing that? Oh, come on. Day and day beyond. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about here. So she has the rings, which, I mean, they're green, but I was like, I'm working on a budget, guys, so I think, like I said, I'll have like some of these tied off on the end so that you can see up that it's like a ring. Someone did a casual look Mighty 9 image and it looked amazing. Really? So I'm gonna do some of them like this, the rings. Is that on Twitter? Is that on Twitter, Johnny? And then at the ends of her like longer one, which is this one, I think I'm just gonna put, do you think that's just wrapped? It looks like a bead to me, Jake, but it looks like I feel like a lot of her like jewelry and stuff is supposed to be jade. I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. We're all nerds here, Stu. We're all nerds here. I think there's room for interpretation. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna get it perfect. I know, I can't quite tell either. But to me, like in this picture here, it looks like a big, long sort of jade bead, and I think this is the best I can do is sort of put a few of these guys on there, and like, that's gonna be the best I can sort of like manage. How you doing, Stu? How dare, gasps, evildoer. You're an evildoer. Listen, you come into my stream, you say you're not one of us, you don't want to be friends with us, you're just being there, you're just being mean. Listen, Stu, I don't know why I'm doing this voice now, but I am, and I think that you are the evildoer, and you should stop being mean to me. I am very mean. Yeah, so I'm thinking like, cause I mean, I'm gonna have spares of these beads. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have spares of them, so I might as well sort of make a line of them like this to be at the end. And I guess I'll just try and get some of these like stringy bits off to clean it up. Skeletor voice. I have not nice. I'm gonna put that away. Just gonna do that really quick. Oh, I found it. The formal wear 9. Do you mind? Hang on 1 second. Let me get you before the bot. Sorry, I'm speaking into the mic so loud, but this is where everything is. Hang on 1 second. Okay, you should be good to go. You should be good to post the link. Why are people so damn artistically talented? It looks awesome. I know. I wish I had just like a little bit of skill. Like I don't. That's the casual. Okay. Oh, it's them in their cat. Oh, it's them in there from like the opening. Guys, I'll try and there. Look at that, guys. It looks great. That's so cute. The only problem is this. The only problem is right here. slight issue. But I love the Beau one. She's wearing that, because like in the little video, Marisha was wearing that vest. Has my skill is a pursuit. I know. Like, I'm aware. I agree with you, Stu, that like a lot of like artists are only that good because they've spent a lot of time and effort training themselves to be that good. And I could, in theory, like work more on that craft. And every once in a while I try. I do have like several notebooks and sketchbooks and stuff like that. And I mean, I did a design program, so I've done a bunch of design. My hand-eye coordination is not good. I have very wobbly hands. I can't draw a straight line to save my life. I don't have the basics, so it's hard to feel motivated to make anything. But I agree that the majority of it is training. Like, people that are good at art because they put a fuck ton of time into it. Yeah, my best friend is in animation. He spent years practicing to get that good. Yeah, exactly. You don't just like, people who are that good at art didn't just like get born with, you know what I mean? Like they've practiced, especially like to learn different mediums. Like there's, you know what I mean? You could be really good at digital art and not as good at, I don't know, working with pastels. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Some more from Mighty 9. Let me see. In terms of crafts, I'm not good at all. Once wrapped all my Christmas presents and I'm actually quite proud of them. My mom took one look and redid them. Oh, Sundew. Oh, I'm sorry. I get that, though. I get that. Oh, what's that? Oh, hang on, guys. Look at this one. What's that? The whole gang. What is that? Yeah, so that's digital. Oh, I really like that, though. It's like them in, like, streetwear. I'm passable with gift wrapping. I feel the same way. Like, I'm passable. Like, I can wrap a gift and have it look neat-ish. But I'm definitely not the kind of person that can make, like, very, very pretty gifts. Following on Twitter. Be right back. No worries, dude. But yeah, that's really, really nice, right? Like, I love Jester's, like, street clothes. Their little, like, pink shoes. And, like, I love that, like, Beau is in, like, athletic wear. Do you know what I mean? Like, that looks very... I could see them actually wearing those things. And I really like it. See them wearing those things, and I like it a lot. I've gotten a lot better recently folding the shit out of my washing as helps. Fair. Never mind, I'm already following her. Oh, that worked out. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna tie some of these on. Also, guys, I don't know if you saw the, like... I'm not gonna be able to do her jade necklace the way she has it. Like, she has, like, a solid jade necklace. And so I just got these, like, these cheapy beads. These, like, jade beads. These ones are, like, already a bracelet. So that's gonna go over the wrappings, the hand wrappings, which I've already kind of made. Speaking of which, does anyone know the proper way to wrap? Hi, guys, in here. Does anyone know the proper ways to wrap, like, fighting hand wraps? And do you want to teach me? Because I tried the other day and it was kind of a disaster. So replacing all the light bulbs back to original bulbs. Ew. Sickly yellow, soft white. Why are you doing that? Because, like, the people are coming into your building? Oh, there should be a YouTube video. Yeah, because I imagine it would be the same as, like, sort of like boxing wraps, maybe? Right? Like, when you, like, I assume... Oh, I feel like I should know, but I know Stevie probably does. You're right. Stevie probably does know. So, guys, do you think that's as good as it's gonna get? Yeah, I'm just gonna do another... That's where I learned You learned kickboxing off of YouTube, my dude? My dude. My dude. Okay, I did this too small now. I can't get it to go through. Go through! Go through the hall! Get in there! Get. I want this to sit in a way... I want this to sit kind of like that. So I'm hoping... Yeah, it's not the best, not the worst. It is what it is. This is how it's going to sit at the end. Whatever. It's something. I did a thing. Who cares? I'm doing a thing. No, wrapping my wrists. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep telling myself that you learned kickboxing on YouTube. YouTube University Kickboxing. Yeah, there's an MMA vid. Yeah, see, I figured it would be something like that. I figured like boxing or MMA or something like that would have. Hey Dustin, how's it going? I replaced all my light bulbs with brighter daylight spectrum LED and I won't lose them because they're replacing the light fixtures. Yeah, that's the right call. Every time I take my car in now, I take my windshield wipers off because I make sure to keep like good windshield wipers on my car, and every once in a while they like replace them for like, because you need to replace them every once in a while. Legit, I get it. But they put shitty ass ones on them and throw out my good ones, and I'm like, fuck you. Now, so anytime I take my car in now, I'm like, no, my wipers. Oh, guys, I actually had my hair down today. I had it kind of up and kind of down, and I'm really, really sad because I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I have an appointment tomorrow to get my hair cut, and I'm gonna miss out on like all the fun color, and I'm really, really sad.
Well, there she is. Bright blue eyes.
No ads. No. So basically, I've been wearing my hair like this the last few days. Like, just like this. Because all the nicest color I have is right here. Like, there's still, like, actually, like, blues and purples and, like, all the colors, like, you can't see anymore. They're hiding. They're hiding right here. And it makes me really sad. Because this is all gonna go tomorrow. This is all gone. And I'm gonna be so sad. This is all... like... It's all here and I'm so sad. No more, I know. It's mostly, because on the top it's mostly faded, right? So I'm really sad. Just means you can get a whole new slew of colors later. Yeah. It's true. It's true. But, I mean, getting rainbow hair takes so long, and it costs a lot of money, and I can't afford to do it again for a while. And I'm just sad, because I loved my rainbow. I really did. Yeah, so basically what I'm sad about is, here's the current line for, like, this was my undercut. I don't know if you guys can see. On this side, this is... So I imagine they're just going to follow this line back and shave this back off, which is fine, but I was kind of hoping it would grow out a little bit more because I actually wanted the line to come down a bit. And then I guess they're just going to match it on this side. So then this whole chunk is going to go. So this is all going to be gone. So it's just basically I'm going to have a really long mohawk for a little while. Things I do for Critical Role, guys. No, it's cool. It'll be fun. It actually would have been nice if I had done it sooner in the summer to avoid this freaking heat that we have had. Oh my god, that would have been nice to have like a nice clean, partially shaved head. It would have been very excellent. Instead, I'm gonna go into like the winter. It's not too late, but I'm gonna go into like the fall. You know what I mean? With like, wah. It's not the best. It's not the best. Worth it. Let me tell you how nice shaved heads are. Yeah. No, I know. Every time I get, this is the side I have done. Every time I get it cleaned up, I love it. Like I love having my undercut cleaned up. I do. I'm gonna like put my hair out again like this. Like, once a week, I think about getting mine cut, but, like, this is, like, 3 years in the making. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just buzz it all off! No, I need to have some hair for cosplay. Some hair for cosplay. I should take a picture of the fallen hair descendant or should say what I do to honor you in my cosplay. This is like the, what's it called? Not like devotion. What am I talking about? Like the... Oh my god, what word am I looking for? What I lost to like do the thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, why am I blanking on word? Commitment? No. Dedication? No. I'm looking for like, when you give something. Why am I blanking on this word? Sacrifice. Dustin, thank you. Sacrifice. Yes. That's what I was looking for. Guys, sorry. I'm just so upset that I'm about to lose all my hair. I need to take some, like, pictures before I go chop it all off tomorrow. Remember that time I had, like, nice long rainbow hair and now it's all gone? Now it's all gone forever! So what are all you guys up to? What time is it? It's like 6:40 here. So I imagine for some of you guys it's a little later in the evening, and for some of you guys it's a little bit earlier in the afternoon. What's everyone else up to right now? Playing Mario Odyssey? Yeah, you got that for your birthday, right? That's awesome. I knew what you were looking for. I know, you always do. You get me. You get me, Dustin. That's why we're best friends. Taking a water break. Good. Hydrate. Hydrate, bud. How's the house looking? Oh, you're prepping for your... when's your next game? I thought I saw you guys say that you have to skip a week because of, like, life stuff, and then you're doing, like, the next week after it. Tomorrow! Oh, you do actually have a game tomorrow. Okay. Why did I think you said that you were moving the day of it? Did I make that up? I think I should paint some more or code. That's a good idea. Do that. We're moving them to Wednesdays. Okay. That's cool. That's good. I'm glad that even though Suze is like over here that she's still able to stream and everything. That's really good. That's awesome. It would be sucky to like be away from that. Ugh, there's all these little like strings. Drive me so nuts. You're finishing the holster for a commission? Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, so Morgan, am I allowed to call you Morgan? Is it Morgan? Is that your actual like name? Or what you like to be referred to by? And do you do like a lot of cosplay commissions for people? Like do you make a lot of like costumes for people? And also, do you want to give me any tips and hints and tricks? Because I don't know what I'm doing in case it's not incredibly evident. You ate some fresh strawberries from the garden. That's awesome. 3 weeks out here and I'd go stir crazy. That's fair. That sounds awesome. Is the holster like a gunslinger type holster? We talking like Percy here? We talking some steampunk? Okay. So I don't know how I'm gonna like, you know, make it work, but basically this belt's gonna have sort of like all these different little I keep moving the camera around. Let's see all my crap! All my different cosplay crap! Okay, I mean this looks rough, but when it's all together, it'll still look rough, but more intentional. You know? Yeah, my first name is Morgan. Okay. This one's for Princess Leia. That's so cool. That's awesome. That's very, 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 very cool. Gosh, just how you. This is it. I mean, this is like what you're seeing is actually all the stuff. I got. Oh, actually, guys, I got something really cool. I got it in the mail just like before I came upstairs. I should show you guys. I did a BB-8 gown. Oh, that's going to cosplay competition Saturday with my BB-8 one. I feel like BB-9. Did you show photos of that while you were at the Toronto CritterCon? I feel like do you have them posted to your Twitter? Either I saw them on your Twitter or you showed us at the event. I feel like I might have seen it. It sounds awesome though. That's very like congrats to it going like all the way to a competition. That's super duper cool. Oh, what I was saying was possibly they're on my Twitter and Insta. Yeah. Got this in the mail, guys. Let me show you. This is so cool. I have to tweet it out afterwards. So this just arrived in the mail. I got it right before I came upstairs. This is by Jason. In case you guys don't know, he's like a critter. I'll tweet this out later with his Twitter handle and everything like that. But he was making stuff for like he's starting to go to cons and do artwork at cons and stuff like that. And so this is a new print. He wrote on the back, he's like, hey, I started to make the prints of this fawn I drew and I thought since you were the muse, you'd get the first. And so this is actually because I did a really dumb photo when I like first colored my hair when I was like, oh, look at my hair. And I did like this, like I literally did this. And then Jason used that as the base to make this art piece. And so he sent me the piece when he printed it because he said that I was the muse. And I was like, that is the nicest, coolest thing. I'm so excited. So I have to tweet him and thank him for this. It's so neat. And obviously, if you guys know me at all, you know that I love fawns. Like, I'm such a, like, my main D&D and, like, character is a fawn. So the fact that this got made, and I was like the model, like not like I wasn't dressed up or anything. He just used basically the pose I was doing to make this art piece. Is like so cool, and I'm so excited, and I have to like put this somewhere. And you fawn over fawns? I do. I love fawns so much. So yeah, I have to tweet this out later and thank him, because what a lovely gift. I was so excited to receive this in the mail. Like, it's so neat. Like, ugh. Oh, I have these. That's cool. It's really cool. I have these goggles that I'm probably going to use as Beau's goggles. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear them. Does she keep them like on her head, or does she keep them around her neck? Do you guys think these ones are okay? Should I try and like paint them gold? They're silver right now, but I think yeah. So I think I might just like wear them around her neck. I might not wear them all the time, you know what I mean? Like, it might be for, like, certain parts. Yeah. Because I've definitely, actually, in the Swole Mini, which, is it still a mini when it's that big? When they did enlarge on Beau, and they had this Swole Mini that was, like, giant, they actually had the night vision goggles on her head, and it was really cool. Just say it's cooler to wear them around your neck. Yeah, probably depends on how messed up she is. It's still a mini, it's just a bigger scale. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so I need to sew these on here at some point. I'm going to put another, let's open another line of these guys, and I'll put those on this one too. So how long have you been doing cosplays, Morgan? And, there's a bit of a, like, Toronto critter cosplayer group, because, I'm not gonna remember his name, but the gentleman who came as, Percy, you guys both knew each other, right? Did you guys, like, meet at an event or something like that? Both of your cosplays were absolutely amazing. They were so, so, so good. Which day are you wearing your Cosplay to Fan Expo? Oh, sorry, I'm assuming. Are you wearing your Jester Cosplay to Fan Expo this year? At all? I'm gonna throw all my little scrappy crappy pieces over here. Just saying, we could remake original Die Hard, except have Beau playing the character of John McClane. That's pretty interesting. Jeff, yeah, he saw me at Comic-Con. And he's just super friendly, so now he's in a D&D group I run. Wow! That's such a good story. Oh my god, I love that. That's awesome. Oh, this is an ad which we are skipping, because I feel like that will get me in trouble. Out to the Menagerie Coast, get together and have some laughs. I just realized. I still don't know why. Okay. I'm doing Jester, I think, Thursday, but without makeup because I have to come from work. And I can't be blue at work. BB-8 Saturday and Keyleth Sunday. Oh, awesome! Well, I'm probably gonna be Beau there on Sunday. If you're around to, like, say hi, I'd love to take a photo with you of your Keyleth cosplay. I can only imagine how good that one is. Seeing as I've now seen the Jester, and that was, like, wonderful. Oh, gosh. There's so many, like... Is there a trick to getting rid of all these, like, dumb little stringies everywhere? Is the best bet just cut them? Just cut them at the base? Or, like, pull on them? Or don't pull on them? Whatever you do, don't ever pull on them. Is that something I should know? Cut them? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. She would do the entire movie barefoot. Oh, that's true. There are, you know what I really like? There are some art pieces of Beau where instead of wearing her like leather boots, she's wearing sort of the same type of like wraps she has on her hands, but like on her feet. Because there's definitely like, you definitely see art of like different monks and stuff like that sometimes wearing foot wrappings instead of shoes, right? Pulling on them sometimes makes them worse. Cutting fabric is the bias makes so it doesn't really happen, but it can stretch more easier. Okay. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Like, I honestly... I'm not lying when I say I'm, like, a complete cosplay noob. Like, Tabis? What's Tabis? Jake, what's Tabis? Who's Tabis, I guess I should say. Who is Tabis? Oh gosh, come on. Did not pull this through well. Oh great, now I have a headcanon of an art piece of Beau in the air vents with a lighter crawling through. I like it. They're a type of shoe pronounced tabby. Oh. Interesting. They're actually a type of shoe, and they're like, are they sort of like a cloth wrap type thing? I will be Beau also. Hi Twitchy, how's it going? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Are you going to Fan Expo? Are you going to be Beau at Fan Expo or at a different con, or I mean, I wouldn't worry like about comparing because I'm really not good. All this stuff I got is from like the used clothing store, and then I've made sort of a wrap top out of here, and then I've started to make the vest, which I've started painting the blueprint into. I've started to make the belt, which as you can see is like not super fancy or nice or anything. Yeah, it's a type of cloth wrap shoe thing. Okay. I'm cosplaying for about 4 years now. I went to a fashion... You went to fashion school? Okay, so like you probably have some idea as to what you're doing. It's kind of the only way I actually make use of my degree. But that's awesome though. Yeah, you're gonna be there Thursday, Sunday, and you'll be dressed for Friday through Sunday. Awesome! Okay, I'm probably gonna be Beau on Sunday. So hopefully, if you're there as Beau on Sunday too, hopefully we can hang out. That's awesome! Yeah, I've been cosplaying, like, casually for a long time, but never, like, well, like, I'm the kind of person that, like, when people, like, scold people for buying elements of their costume, that's me. I've totally done that before. Like, I've had, you know, like, one of the earlier ones I did that was, like, a proper cosplay was, like, I did Bee from Bee and Puppy Cat, and I bought the dress that already came with the apron, and then I just got all the accessories. I did up my hair, I got the rain boots, I made a umbrella and stuff like that. People scold people for that? Oof. Yeah, well, you know, it's a form of gatekeeping, but it's not necessary. Like, whatever you like doing for cosplay, there's no wrong way of doing it. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Exactly, Morgan, I agree. I agree. If it's like, you know what I mean? If you're having fun and, like, dressing up as a thing you love and, like, sharing your, like, you know, weird enjoyment of your nerdism with your other nerd friends, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, however you do it, like, your fun isn't wrong. You know, like, Will Friedle. Wasn't it Will Friedle who first said that? Your fun is wrong. Speaking of which, Will Friedle was at Fan Expo last year, wasn't he? But he's not gonna be there this year. I remember Mary Elizabeth McGlynn has been there before. I have a signed photo from her. I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, I feel like at my skill level it'd be a lot of bot and modified. Yeah, same Jake, same. As long as you're having fun and not doing anything that could hurt other people, it's all good. Exactly, Morgan. I totally agree. I mostly store-bought, only recently did sewing, and I agree that just enjoying and sharing... Exactly! See, so we're all on the same page, so we're fine. We're all good and fine and well and dandy. So I think we're cool. Yeah. Like, whatever you do. And, like, I really love when people do their own takes on things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Kate's still here right now, but Kate has done one of my favorite casual versions of Pike. Where she did Pike, she had a little white Pike wig, and she drew the scars on her face, and she did her makeup, and then she had a jean jacket, and then she took sewing safety pins and did them into the back, sort of like Pike's like regal wings that she gets, like her sort of angel wings that she got sometimes when she like reappeared to them and stuff like that. And then she had all the different like Critical Role patches on the jacket, and a bunch of other stuff, and it was just really, really so much fun. Like, I love when people do I love when people have fun with their cosplay and, like, you know, all the different things with their characters. I should see if I can find any of my pics of casual Vax. I feel like I've seen your pics of casual Vax, right? You actually, like, had the ears and everything? I think that's my favorite thing about Critter Cosplay. Everyone has their own super creative take on the characters, and it's not seen as confusing or weird. Yeah, see, and I think that's one of the things that, like, when I'm looking for stuff, when I'm, like, getting stuff to do the Beau cosplay, every once in a while I'm like, oh, that's not exactly like the official art. So, like, oh no, in the official art, that's green, not brown. You know what I mean? When I'm thinking for, like, these beads and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's so many, like, all the different fan art is still friggin' totally amazing and relevant and just as worthwhile. So if it's like kind of different, it's just a different artistic take. Like, it's just, I think there's so much variety, and that's great. I think the more we have, the better. Like, I don't know. Whoop, dang, my co-host called in, work late. Looks like the night just opened up. Eyes WoW expansion. Get on it. Get on that WoW expansion. There's apparently a bunch of Critical Role Easter eggs in the new WoW expansion. There's apparently you can get the cooking ingredient Fusaka if you want to spice. What else is there? There's apparently a new mount that's like Ford or something like that. Like Ford but spelled FJ as in like Fjord. Yeah, ears and hair. And oh yeah, you had the beads. See, I love that. Like, I love when people cosplay the different kinds of art, because I've totally seen people, like, there's one critter artist who always drew Vax with, like, rainbow beads in his hair, and I've seen some people cosplay that exact iteration of the art, and I love that so much. Like, I love it so much. His ears and hair, the rest are just generally emo punk raven accent. I also had a charm bracelet with antlers. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, and the cast and official artists are really cool about repeatedly saying how they love everyone has their own take. Exactly. Exactly, Morgan. I agree. Yeah, Ford Mustang. That's amazing. I usually end up with my own takes too. I just love seeing everyone's cosplay. I'm never disappointed. Exactly. I think the bead artist is Meg. It's not Meg as in Toronto Meg. It would be a different one than Casey. I think that's right. I think it's Casey. I think Meg has maybe... Oof, sorry. I think I just did this and snapped my back. I think Meg has probably done a version of Casey's art before, but I think Casey is the one that is known for, like, always doing, like, those rainbow beads and everything. I think Jake and Twitchy are right about that one. Sorry if my tapping is annoying. I just... Also, I wish I could fix my nails to be more Beau. I love that, like, Marisha has, like, the bow, but, like, my nails are kind of stuck like this right now. They're kind of stuck. I did bead Vax last year for Fan Expo. Oh, I wonder if I saw you then. I wonder if I saw you. I do go to Fan Expo every year. Usually when I meet a critter, I ask them if I could take their photo, and I did take a bunch of photos of a bunch of critters last year. So I wonder if I caught you or not. I might have missed you. I'm not sure. How many do I have on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I'll spread them out like I have them on that one. And then I'll sew them in later. One of the richest people in Cultural is Tide Sage, Sailor Battle Prince, brother of Pike. Oh, really? I don't know if it's a direct nod. Oh, that's interesting. So many artists and vendors to go look at. I know, there's so many cool So many cool people. Like, I love Fan Expo. I think Fan Expo was an excellent event, honestly. But doesn't seem like the kind of girl to make sure her nails... That's true. You're right. So it's fine. Wish's nails are so cool, though. You're right. You're right. I think you're on the opposite escalator. Oh, I do think I recall that. There was more than once... Okay, because the last... Like, Saturday and Sunday of Fan Expo last year were so packed. I remember being stuck in crowds and literally seeing friends on the opposite side of the room and, like, shouting at them and being unable to get to them. It was so bananas by the end. I've gone a lot. I've never really known any of the other artists. What? It's fun. It's fun to go. Like, I've definitely, like, picked out people just because they had Critical Role stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've totally, like, spent more time at a table the second I find more Critical Role stuff, and then, like, if the person's not too busy, like, obviously I never want to bog down an artist if they have, like, a lineup of people, but I love, love, love finding the people that do have the Critical Role art. It's done! Oh, you're done cleaning your kitchen? Sunday? That's good. That's good. Okay. So, I mean, I think this is enough for now for the... I think this is enough for now for the belts. Is this, like, little bit of stuff. I'm gonna have to actually figure out something to do because the pants I got are actually too big as it is, and this belt is not going to work as an actual belt, so I'm going to have to find a way to actually cinch those pants or something like that, or hold them up better with the belt or something. Okay, I'm gonna put... How are these? Okay. We only got into Critical Role... Oh, you only got into Critical Role this year, so it's the first time? Okay, I've been rewatching the Coma Conclave art, and I'm on Umbracell. Oh, that's awesome! Actually, belt, and then do... Yeah, I'll have to put an actual belt and then put the pretend belt over top, exactly. Do they have an elastic waist? No, they don't. The pants I got don't have an elastic waist, sadly. I had to, like... Oh, that was after I'd already gone to a few places, and I had to settle for those pants. I put a photo in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, it's in the Pics and Vids tab, and that I just took a photo of like my base layer before I started editing it, so like the top before I made it into the proper top and the pants without anything to do with them yet. And so they're a large, which is good for, they make that nice sort of like blue puff as they come out of the belt, like how she has sort of like the puffy blue pants. But then the waist is quite big and it keeps like falling down, so I'm gonna have to find a way to cinch them or something. They don't have a belt loop, so I'm gonna have to figure something out there. If you have a sewing machine, you can just take them in the waist super easy. I don't personally own a sewing machine. Mega Bloof, thank you for the follow. I super appreciate it. Thank you for the pounce. I hope you are having an excellent Tuesday. I don't have a sewing machine readily, but I should be able to hit up one really quickly before Sunday, hopefully. Oh my god, ducks! Adorable! Duck! Yeah, so I think I should be able to do something about that. I think these ones that I've sewed together here are my hand wraps. So I'm going to have to, watch a YouTube video on how to do hand wraps. But I assume you can just sort of start here and then, like, maybe I should make sure it's, like, sort of tight first, and then... Right? I assume that hand wrap's kind of just like, wah, 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 and I can just go around and then go all the way down. Keep wrapping, just keep wrapping. Join my ducks if you don't. I have piggies! Oh my god, I like ducks, but I also like piggies. Oh my god, they're so cute! Oh my god, those are super duper cute. I love that they're winking. Oh my gosh. Those are your emotes? I like them. I like them a lot. Super duper cute. What do I want to do? Let's see. Oh, and woodpeckers! Wow! You have lot of cute stuff then. The pigs aren't mine. Okay. The ducks are yours? Where'd that string go? Thanks for the pounds, Twitchy. I super appreciate it. I appreciate you being here in chat and talking cosplay and Critical Role and Beau and everything like that. Oh, dang it, guys. I had a little stringy thing here and I don't see it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? I want this. I want you. Don't want you. I'm gonna maybe sit down. I'm gonna lower this camera so I can sit down. Oh, cute! Makes doing laundry go by faster. Awesome. Well, thanks for hanging out. And I'm glad that your laundry is less boring whilst we're all here chatting Critical Role and cosplay and everything. Speaking of Critical Role, I've submitted a question to Talks that I hope they pick, asking Liam if Caleb is aware that he's using Trent's teachings and rather or not if that would make Trent proud. Oh. Hey, there's a hand you on Critical Reroll. I love you, Kate. This is an Abernathy. Awesome. Hi, Anara. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast. I super duper appreciate it. That's like, the podcast is an act of love. And yeah, if it wasn't for people like hanging out and enjoying it with us, like it wouldn't be fun to do. I'm excited to see you doing Critical Role cosplay. Yeah, this is my first Critical Role cosplay ever. I've literally been watching Critical Role since day one. I found it accidentally because I'm a huge Felicia Day fan. And basically I was watching her on Twitch and then she announced on her Twitch and like the vlogs and everything like that. I don't know if you guys ever saw, but they used to do like little video vlogs. And she announced that she would be, that her channel, Geek and Sundry, was going to start doing Twitch. And they were going to do like a 48-hour live stream, non-stop gaming and stuff like that. So I watched pretty much almost all the content that first week, minus whenever I was working. And so I remember watching Critical Role the first time, and I didn't even know what D&D was. Like, not really. And they're talking about, being in the bar, and, like, the bear starting to wrestle with the dwarf, and, like, what are they gonna do? And I was like, what? What is this? What is this nonsense? And I just fell in love immediately. And so I think it's funny. I've never done a Critical Role cosplay until now because I've just been too, I don't know, nervous, shy. Like, a lot of it felt like it required way too much skill to me, but now I'm like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get on about episode 30 and then obsessively watch over the summer and Critters all the way says. That's awesome! That's great, Anara. I'm really happy to hear that. It was a fun week. They had a slumber party. Hi, Steek! Oh my gosh! Steek host! Hi, Steek! How's it going? Steek, were you just streaming? Were you doing some Lego? Steek, I think I followed you on Instagram recently, and I've been so enjoying the adventures of your little Lego people. Oh my gosh. So cute. So guys, I'm doing this for, because obviously Beau has like sort of a jade necklace. In a lot of the art, it's a big, thick jade piece, which I personally, like, I'm not going to be able to get my hands on a real jade necklace, so I got these little beads, and I'm just going to fashion them into, a little bit of a, like, jade necklace. Felicia's fantastic, I agree. I'm too lazy to make a costume. That's fine. It's honestly not for everyone. Like, some people aren't comfortable in cosplay, some people don't enjoy it, like, it's not fun for everyone, and if it's not fun for you, don't do it. Like, you know what I mean? I've been making weapons all day? Oh! Mega, I missed that. What are you making weapons for? I assume like a cosplay, but what cosplay are you making that for? I prefer costumes that are puns in and of themselves. Sundew. I'm actually a big fan of that too. I love when people do a cosplay that's like a mix of, you know, like two or three dumb things, and it's like, oh, it's Darth Vader meets something else, and that's clever, and I can't think of a single thing right now because my brain is just not working for me. Sorry, but you know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. I'm sure you will have something clever. Sundu, say something clever. Give me an example of a hilarious pun costume, please. Please save me. I need this from you. Save me from myself. I guess I should say hi if anyone is here from Steek's channel. Hi. I met Steek because I was doing a creative Lego stream one time, and Steek obviously does awesome Lego streams. I'm normally a variety streamer that plays a wide variety of video games. A lot of Stardew Valley, doing a Dragon Age Origins playthrough right now. I was doing Cuphead for a while. What am I doing more now? I've been doing... Gosh, I'm blanking again. But, like, I've been playing Monster Prom. I love, like, silly dating sims, Dream Daddy, stuff like that. Do a little bit of everything, really. But right now I'm working on a cosplay. If you've ever heard of Critical Role. Big Critical Role fan. And I'm doing cosplay for Beau today. Someone cosplay as Ford the Explorer. That's... Yes, Jake, yes. I was once a mad scientist who wasn't insane, but just angry all the time, and had a kick me sign and grant forms that denied... Oh my god, so like denying all your scientific work? Oh my god, that's so perfect. And tallies and failed experiments and things of that nature. That's amazing. One cosplay I remember seeing that I absolutely loved was I saw a cosplay for a Mercy, but it was a male Mercy. And he was just like, he was in a lab coat. He had the same sort of like halo band, and he had... Okay, I have to go make some dinner. Oh, bye, Johnny! Thanks so much for hanging out! I hope your Beau costume goes well. I hope chat is awesome, has an awesome night forever. Thanks so much, Johnny. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I heart your face. See you later. Thanks for being here. Have a good rest of your night. And bye. Oh yeah, the Dr. Mercy had a clipboard. He had a clipboard. This is the best part. He had a clipboard and it said like, do you check what you need? And it had 3 boxes with 3 check boxes beside them, and it said, do you need heals? Yes? No? I'm a Genji. And I just like, if you know Overwatch at all, it's pretty funny. Yes to both of those. Oh, a for Dora the Explorer. Oh, that's a good one too. Should I cast Eldritch Blast? Okay. Oh my gosh. Why can't I get this one off of its little thing? Why am I having such a hard time here? Whoop, there we go. You know what this is making me think of? These, like, green beads. Has anyone ever watched the original cartoon? The Disney version of Cinderella. And the, like, the little mice are running around trying to get her parts to make her, like, a really nice outfit for the night. And they go off and they steal, like, these green beads. That's what these ones are making me think of. Gus Gus. Gus Gus is the name of the chubby mouse, and I can't remember the name of the not chubby mouse. Anyone? The not chubby mouse in Cinderella from Disney? I want to cosplay one of Mercy's skins so much, but I can't actually play the game. That's cool, Morgan. I love Gus Gus. Yeah, I know. Gus Gus was so gosh darn cute. Which Mercy skin is it? She has some really good ones. My current favorite is her breast cancer one, which a really, really nice friend, my DM Dan, he got that for me while that one was available. So now anytime I play Mercy, it's the pink skin, and I love that one. And there's her witch skin, which is really, really nice, and I love it. The Viking one, that's a good one too. Oh, Jack. Jack is her other mouse. Thank you, thank you. Cinderella, Cinderella. Exactly. Cinderella, Cinderella. We have to help Cinderella. Awesome. Another costume I did was a Grim Reaper of jokes, because he had a sickle with the word jokes written in red paint and a no lol sign on the chest. I would go around and just ruin people's jokes. Oh my god, that's so funny, Sundu. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, I like the Viking one. I really want the Viking Brigitte. I have the Viking Brigitte, the Shield Maiden. I have that one. That's the one I always wear when I'm Brigitte, because it's so, oh my god, it's so good. Like, she has her hair down in like those war braids, and then I can't remember what's on her shield, but she literally has like a bear head because she's wearing a bear skin, so she's a bear head sitting on her shoulder, and she just has this like bear skin cape almost. I don't know. It's so good. I love that one. I also really love the Mercy one that's she's wearing like a toga. The beachy one. Oh, I love that one. There's so many. Overwatch has so many good things. If I was ever to do a, the only thing I could do is like a casual, I have so much Diva merch, like literally right here beside me. I have her like, her headphones, and I have like a bunch of her like jackets and stuff like that. So I could probably do just like a really casual, like just wear one of the jackets, and then the ear headphones. I would love, oh, they actually have her gun as a like a memory drive, so you can get, because they have a bunch of stuff for like computer parts for Diva, and I just love that the gun is a memory drive. I would just run around with that gun. It's so cute. My ideal costume, if I could ever get the money, would be Palpatine or Dr. Horrible. You could probably put together a Dr. Horrible not too hard, Sundu. A lot of Dr. Horrible's stuff is very easily put together because it was a passion project, right? So like literally it's just like sort of like gloves, rough gloves and boots and those goggles you could get sort of anywhere, and then you would just need to like sort of paint them, a lab coat. You know what I mean? How long do you guys think this needs to be? Let's pull up the art. Diva is so cute and really badass. I love her. I know. Have you seen, Morgan, have you seen her short? The short that they just put out for her? She is my baby and I love her so much. So badass. Gotta get all the skins came out at the event. A week later I had no goals. I don't have her Wave Rider skin yet. I really want it. I'm gonna have to, honestly guys, if I stop this, if I get tired of doing cosplay tonight, I'm probably gonna switch over to streaming some Overwatch, because A, I love Diva so much, B, they just announced all the Diva merch stuff, like Diva sprays and stuff you have to get by playing as Diva. I don't know, since they announced that, the next several of my streams are probably going to be Overwatch, because I just need to like get all those Diva skins. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see Dr. Horrible being fairly low-cost cosplay. Her short is great. Yes, it really was. I did. It was so good. Good. I'm really glad I'm not the only one that like watched it and loved it. I loved it so much. It really, what I think was really special about it to me is that a lot of times people are like, oh, isn't Diva just a kid? Isn't Diva only like 18 years old or something like that? She's just a like trash gremlin computer gamer. She just like sits at home on her computer eating Doritos and like drinking Mountain Dew, and she's not serious. Like, no, she's so good. I love that they took everything and they spun it. The reason she had all that trash food is because she never leaves the shop. She's always working so hard. She doesn't want to let her people down. Like literally her friend was like, can we go out and have like fancy dinner like they're talking about on the news? And she's like, no, I can't. I have to make sure this mech is perfect. Like, she's so strong and like stubborn and just hardworking, and I loved it so much, and I love that take on her. And even as they showed like the media showcasing her as this like famous sort of like socialite, but then you saw that she wasn't. She was like there working on her stuff, staying back with her friend, and it just, oh, I loved it so much. I just loved it so much. Which Palpatine costume is black robe would be pretty easy to find. Ooh, that's a good point. I probably won't be able to get the sprays. Why not? Just, you don't think? My only concern, like, I'm willing to put in some time to get this stuff. My only concern is that everyone's going to be wanting to play Diva, so she might be hard to get to play. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's going to be trying to claim her, I imagine. I just noticed you classify your stream as Canadian. I didn't know that that was the subsection of streams. Well, it's just different communities. I could always, let's... Like, the sort of communities... I'm not gonna do it right now, but basically, like, I think things I've had before are, like, positivity, variety, chill stream. Those are the sort of things that I usually classify my stream as. But then, I don't know. I put Canadian on there because I was like, I'm cool with people, like, knowing or, like, finding other Canadians, like, other cool Canadians around that want to, like, hang out and stuff like that. Changed it up, you know. I know both would be easy. I'm just super reluctant to drop money. That's totally fair, Sundu. That's totally fair. Like, I feel guilty anytime. Like, that's why I'm, like, literally, as I was building this one, I was like, only getting things that are discounted or used or, like, do you know what I mean? I'm, like, not buying anything at full price. Because, like, the only chances I'm going to get to wear this costume are Fan Expo and then hopefully PAX U if I manage to make it out to PAX U. Don't really watch the Overwatch streams. Oh, that's how you get the sprays. That's fair. I don't even think it's Owl. It's not even, it's streamers. Like me, other cool Canadians, Derek. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I want to find other cool Canadians. I'm a miser when it comes to money, except for carnivorous plants. No, I'm, like, honestly, Sundu, as I was going out to get components for this cosplay, I had not been in, like, the mall in a long time, because normally I will not buy things I need to the extent that a little while ago I was using, like, shoelaces that were snapped, and I just kept tying them in weird ways, but I was like, no, I don't need new like, this is working, it's okay, I don't need to go out and buy new shoelaces. 2 of my friends handed me new shoelaces, because they were like, fucking change your shoelaces. I'm usually the cheapest. When I was at school, like when I was at university and I was like living off that loan money, I like would not go out. I never bought alcohol. I never bought anything unnecessary. I'm so cheap. Like, honestly. But this is like, this is like passionate. I love it and I want to do it and I want to do Critical Role stuff, you know? The only reason I go to the mall is food court. Yeah, but just being in the mall, like, there was so much stuff, like, I hadn't been surrounded by, like, commerce in so long. I was like, sparkly, shiny, unicorn, rainbows! I was like, literally, like, if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, my Instagram and Snapchat were full of me just freaking out. Like, it's a unicorn mug! Oh my god, it's a rainbow book! Oh my god, it sparkles! I want it! But I don't need it, so I can't buy it. Like... I don't know, the only reason I've started to so many cosplays this year is because I'm trying to clean up my fabric stash. Oh, it's awesome! Keyleth Molly. Do you have a Molly cosplay that you're gonna have at Fan Expo this year? Historical piece for a friend's party and Yasha. Are all the fabrics I just have need to use. Oh, that's awesome! Are you gonna be doing that at are you gonna do Keyleth Molly and Yasha? Oh, he's nowhere near done. Fair enough. How do you guys think this needs to sit? I think maybe a little longer. I don't think she wears it. Like, I think it's a little bit. Let me pull up the picture. Guys, I'm gonna pull up the picture so we can see it. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, so what I'm looking at is this necklace. It's not that far down. I think, like, about here. I think that's about right. Molly, I'm aiming for December. That makes sense. My collections keep me from spending too much. Carnivorous plants and hourglasses. Both are hard to find, so I can really... That's actually really smart. Having, like, a difficult to do hobby so that you, like, can't spend too much money. That's great. Molly, I'm aiming for December. Carnivorous plants are so cool. I've always wanted some. Yeah. Sundu is an expert. Like, Morgan, if you have any questions about, like, friggin' Sundu knows his shit about carnivorous plants. I studied horticulture, so him and I, like, nerd out sometimes, but I don't have, like, carnivorous plants are not something you commonly learn about in landscape or practical focused horticulture because it's a very specialized thing and he knows a lot. He's very, very good and smart about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go about here. I think this is about the length I want for this. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. Carnivorous plants, if you want to buy, are a couple nurseries in California that are wonderful. Well, Morgan is Canadian like me and Derek up here. Let's see. Oh wait, I want to turn this off. Boop. I'm so bad at keeping plants alive, though I did rescue my basil from the caterpillar problem and he's looking pretty healthy now. That's awesome! Bookwise, I'd pick up one called Savage Garden. Oh, that's an awesome name. Considered the Bible for growing carnivorous plants. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut it. Oh, you know what? Get this stuck. Hang on. I mean, I might as well use all these beads, right? Like, at the point where I'm doing this, it's not like I have another use for these beads right now. They're just gonna be sitting around, so I guess I might as well put them all on here. Because I managed to pick up this bracelet to put over her wraps, because she also has, like, something on her wrist. So I picked this up for, like, $2. So I have that for her wrist, so I don't need it for my wrist. I just need the necklace, so I'm gonna go with this. I might as well put all the beads on here. You know? After this, I guess I'll check if the paint on the jacket has dried, and maybe I can continue doing the jacket. This playlist hasn't been the worst. I really don't mind this. My only issue is that it's coming from YouTube, so there keeps being commercials. I don't love the commercials. But in theory, this should all be music that does not get copywritten and blocked out by Twitch and or YouTube. So that's nice, you know? That's nice. That's good to have. Because it's always annoying when you go back to like a VOD later and it's all blocked out. Annoying! To put it mildly. So, Morgan, you already had the Keyleth done, and then now you have the Jester done, and then the Molly you're thinking December. What about the Yasha? Is that one still a little bit far off, or a little bit closer, or you just had fabric that you feel like really fits her? Is it like grays and whites, or like do you have any like heavy, is it like heavy stuff, or yeah, I started hand smocking for her tunic? What does hand smocking mean? And I didn't make her pants. I did make her pants. Wow. Okay. So you already have like the base layer. You make all of your stuff. Like that is so, but like I'm so, I don't think that's a skill set I will ever get to the level of doing. Like even just this sort of like rough stuff. I think this is kind of as far as I'm ever gonna kind of get. I'm really, every time I go to like try and sew and stuff like that, I can't even keep straight lines in the sewing machine, and then I always get like the needle stuck, and then I have to like turn it off and manually crank it out, and then like I'm just not good. I found a CP nursery. Oh, you found a carnivorous plant nursery in Canada I didn't know anything about, and it looks legit. Oh, let me see. I feel like, didn't you already send me this once? I'm gonna check this out. Let me see. Let me see this carnivorous plant store. Throughout Canada. Oh, those are really pretty. Oh, it's in English and in French too. Ooh. I love all those pitcher plants and all the different kinds of Venus flytraps. Wow, that's really cool. Where is it located though? $250. Oh, it's in BC. It's in BC. That makes sense. It's in BC. Canada has Sarcina purpurea. And a few sundews, butterworths, and bladderworths. Yeah. It makes the fabric have a funky texture. Oh, that makes sense. I have some whole lambskins that are gonna make her cape. Oh, wow. And some fake faux fur for her collar. And a friend is gonna help with her sword in exchange for help with the Viking cape. That's very cool. That's so cool. That, like, as a cosplay person, you have other, like, good cosplay friends. And you can be like, hey, I'm really good with, like, fabrics and materials and, like, all this capes and things, and like they're good with like weapons and stuff, and so you guys can like trade. That's friggin' so cool. Okay, I think this is it. Wow, that like it now covers my whole neck. Okay. Ah, I got stuck again. Yeah, Sundu. That's... I'm not familiar with... You're making me want to look this up. What is... I'm like, now I need to know. This is happening. I need to check this. That makes sense, yeah. I feel like a lot of carnivorous plants are exotics. So oftentimes you don't see them like everywhere around Canada and stuff like that, but like possibly the easiest plant to start with is Cape Sundew. It can easily be a windowsill plant on a bright window. Oh, cool. And you just use distilled water. Oh, interesting. It's good to know. It's good to know which plants are pickier about different things. Is it the kind, does it like to be misted? Does it like water only like directly to the roots? Because I know there's a lot of plants like African violet, for example. You cannot get that plant wet. Like you can't get the leaves wet. It will like turn to mush. It will like immediately go bye-bye. But once again, I feel like in my experience, like a lot of carnivorous plants, just keep them extra deep saucer and just make sure they never dry. So, okay, so that's a question then, Sundu. Sundu, do you water from the bottom? Do you water your plants from underneath and let them pick the water up? Because you do? Okay, yeah, because like, I know there's some plants that like that and some like people tell you not to do that because you'll get root rot. So it really depends. Like because some plants like really need a lot of drainage to their roots. You like the tray method? That makes sense. That's cool. It's totes valid. Like it's totes cool and legit. I just know that some things. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. A lot of carnivorous plants seem like exotics, like a lot of tropicals, but then also that a lot of them grow in like marshy areas or like bog. Yes, exactly. They're mostly bog plants. Yeah, see, that seems like very consistently to be a true thing about them. I do love that. I do think that's really cool. I love plants that live in interesting environments. Know any that don't need a lot of sun. They built a high-rise up by my window, so no longer get much sun. Are there any carnivorous plants that don't get like a lot of sun? Like I know a lot of ferns are very tolerant of shade. I can tell you what lives in Ontario, because that's something I got to study a bunch. Like, if you like shade, astilbes do well in Ontario, and they go for shade. There's a lot of ferns. Hostas can be hit or miss. But these are like, I'm talking outdoor plants. You definitely should talk to Sundu about indoor plants. See, when you learn about horticulture in terms of like the outdoors, you don't get to learn a lot of like what's good inside. We never got to really do stuff like that. because the closest thing we would get to that is a little bit of container gardening, but even then the containers are traditionally outside. North America has the largest variety of carnivorous plants in the world. 6 genus live here, and 3 are unique to the continent. Most live in southeast and eastern seaboard. Sundew, I love that you're just like you're in your element right now. That makes me so happy. Makes me so happy that you're like talking about plants, like, and just like doing your thing right now. Yeah, my place just doesn't get a lot of sun, so I've never really looked into plants for a windowsill. Yeah, it does, you would want specific sort of things. So technically most of them would do fine outside with plenty of sun. Yeah. What does well inside with not a lot of sun? They also do well under grow lights. Actually, it's funny you should mention that because I was at Home Depot the other day. I don't know if you guys have those in the US. But they had a whole section, new section on like grow lights and soilless, soil-free growing mediums and like all these different watering systems and containers. And me and my friend were laughing because we were like, they showed, in all the pictures, they're showing like tomatoes and stuff like that. But we're like, I wonder how much of this is because the law in Canada is about to change to allow cannabis. Not that exactly. I was like, I feel like Home Depot added a whole new chunk of inventory based entirely on the fact that Ontario is about to, you know what I mean? That wacky tobacco. Exactly, Jake. Exactly. I think that's why, personally, that they got all this new stuff in. I think it's so funny. Okay, I think this necklace is done. Okay. Wow, I keep getting stuck. I have a terrarium with grow light, and I have Nippothenes, yeah, and butterwort. That's awesome. I love terrariums. I've never gotten to make like a really nice serious one. But we studied, I taught a horticulture therapy class on making self-sufficient terrariums, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I worry when they work on my apartment, they'll be suspicious of the grow light from my terrarium. Its front is black, so they might assume I might be growing bad plants. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go grab the jacket. I'm gonna bring it back here and see if we can get more paint done on it. So I'm gonna go grab that. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna sit here. I'm lying. I'm gonna sit here for a second and drink some water because I need to hydrate. Like a plant. Hydrate. Yum yum. Okay, now I'm gonna do what I said. Get up. Let's move all this. I'm gonna move all this stuff onto my chair. I feel like this music suddenly got very spooky. Kind of like creepy. Okay, let's see. What's this? This is the part I cut out. You know what? Where's that bag? I guess I should clean as I go, huh? It's probably beneficial. Let me grab all these scrappy bits. Put these all. Not you. I don't want you. I do want. Oh no, not you. You and you. You can go in here. You're garbage. There we go. Put that there. Okay. Grabbing the jacket. Oh my god, I was sitting on my foot and now my foot's asleep. Ah! Guys! Ah! Come on! Ah! Ah! Ouch! Ruh-roh. Okay. bit tacky. Still a little bit tacky, but I think at the very least, why don't I go ahead and fill the inside? Why don't I go ahead and at least start filling the inside parts? Let's see if I can do that. Okay, what did Kate tell me? Kate told me something. What was it? It was go.
The first AI was finally
Did you guys see that tail?
Humanity thought
Come back here.
the laws of
Come back here,
robotics
cutie
would
patootie.
save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain.
Oh my god, this song is called Robopocalypse.
Survival.
I'm going to change the music, guys. Cattail, I know, he just like snuck by. I couldn't grab him. Let's see. Changing the music, that was a little bit much for me. I'm gonna put on something happier. Let's do... No! Why are you in this order? Okay, so fabric paint, fabric. Kate said, go in the way you write, so that's gonna be this way. So I have to go, let's try doing this way. And unlike last time when I was making ugly smudgy messes, which I don't know if everyone was here for, but I made ugly smudgy messes over here. I'm gonna try and go a little bit thinner and lighter on the lines, and I'm also gonna try and make sure I actually clean between lines. Hopefully that goes a little bit better. Actually, you know what? I'm so like worried. I'm so scared. So Jess, if you see a Yasha cosplay, will you try and get a picture of you? I would. I absolutely. I would absolutely run up to a Yasha and see if she will. See if she'll A, be my friend, but B, if she'll let me take photos of her where I'm like swooning over her and stuff like that. 200%. I would absolutely do that. Also, if she's bigger than me, I'll ask if she'll pick me up. But I don't. No, that's not. I don't want that. Not that last part. I don't want to impose on someone else. That's a lie. That's terrible. I don't want to do that. Maybe I should like. What would Beau and Yasha do? Like arm wrestle? Like what would be like a romantic? What would a Beau Yasha date look like, guys? I'll be hunting a Yasha too. That's awesome. I totally started exercising more so that I could fire men carry Beau cosplayers when I do Yasha. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, Morgan, that's so awesome. Tucci, you'll have to let me know if you spot any. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this, guys. Let's try. Hopefully. Do this. Not the best, not the worst, whatever. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Yeah, I also need to work out more, Morgan, because I mean, I'm about to be forced to wear a crop top with my entire like midriff showing. And actually, I have multiple. I'm like rubbing my tummy, and it must look so dumb to you guys. I'm rubbing my tummy because I have multiple belly button piercings. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to take them out, which I haven't done in a long time. So I'm not gonna like show you guys because I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. They're gonna think I'm flashing you, and I'm not doing that. Wow, thanks for trying to lose work. Thinks I'm trying to lose weight, and I can't tell them no. I'm trying to pick up chicks because they're old and conservative. Just say you're getting fit. Yeah, exactly. It's not about getting thin. It's about getting ripped and picking up chicks. Hells yeah. Mike. Get out of here, Mike. What the hell? You come in here to my channel with that shit? Get out. How are you, Mike? Happy Tuesday. What's going on? So is anyone confident that they'll keep all 3 pets alive? Oh no! I don't think they'll get them all killed necessarily. I feel like they'll lose at least one of them. I had pancakes for dinner, so like life is aces. Oh, Mike, that's great. That's awesome. I'm glad you had like a nice thing. It's nice. Life can be shitty, so take whatever pancakes and happiness you can get out of it, because like fuck that shit. Sorry that I'm so sweary, guys. I'm so weird sometimes. I'll be a less fit Beau, so I'm gonna rock. I'm still good. Yeah, I 100% like cosplay whoever you want to cosplay. Your body type doesn't need to match exactly like a friggin' cartoon and stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's like, but yeah, I want it to work out for me anyway. So like, I want to like get buff. I want to be buff Beau. But yeah, I have like 2 days to work out, so it's not gonna happen. Weasel will be eaten by the owl calling it. Yeah, I could totally see that. They have to give up the pets like Kiri. Oh no! I'm hella jealous. You're clearly the best dinner choices. Struck. Yeah. Give them. Oh yeah. So like that'd be actually really funny if they start to try and like have the pets with them and do practical things with them, only to like realize that they have to like get rid of them, and so they go like, Kiri, look, we got you a bunch of pets. Although I think the blink dog could be really cool. Like the owl and the weasel, I feel like could be simulated, like, you know what I mean? Like they have a familiar. They have, you know, like Caleb has a familiar. They could like replicate a lot of that, but the blink dog puppy, if they could train it properly, would be so cool. Like seriously. I've lost weight, but I need to start the exercise. Yeah, and I don't even feel like, I don't know, everyone should do whatever's right for them. I try and make, when I'm working out, I try my focus not to be like just on like a certain amount of weight loss. I try for it to be a focus on like how healthy I can get and maybe how strong I can be, so that I can like be strong and like surprise arm wrestle people and stuff. Because I'm a very widow person. I'm like very little. I'm a little person. It's taking Overwatch updates at 69%. Nice. Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, yeah. Oh god, I have to do an update too. Blink dogs are so badass. Okay, I'm not gonna do it now, obviously, because I'm streaming. But as soon as I put stream down, I'm gonna have to do an Overwatch update. But we've seen their handle animal. Well, see, rather than do a ton of handle animal checks, I really feel like they should just get. I'm gonna like bend down. I feel like they should just get. God, what's Talison's new? Caduceus. Caduceus can literally speak to animals. Can't they, like, I feel like Caduceus should train the blink dog. Literally speak to it. Like, right? Is there a limit to what kind of animals a furball can talk to? I feel like that would be their best bet. Step 1 for me is weight loss. That's fair. Just try to be healthier and fitter. Exactly. I just got out. Now trying to get back. Yeah. Same, small. Need to be strong, small. Exactly. Strong, small. Exactly. See, and the thing for me is what really, like, what I have to get over is in the past I have been very, very fit. I'm actually at my, like, least fit ever right now, because in the past, while I was in, like, school and everything, like, while I was in, like, I'm talking, like, high school and everything, I was on, like, every fucking sports team. I was, like, on the soccer team, on the football team, on the rugby team, on the track and field squad, all that sort of jazz. And then leaving that, I did a lot of like physical labor. Like I have worked outdoors, having to like lift heavy stones and brick and do like hard, heavy labor. So I was always just like, I didn't have to work out. And now I have to like be conscious of it, and I have to like think about it, and I have to like intentionally work out. And I'm like, I don't wanna go work out, man. I feel like I won't have a lot of combat capability. Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't. I feel like none of their pets should have combat capability. I feel like all their pets, like the owl, should be for like investigating things at night. But then once again, couldn't Frumpkin have been turned into an owl? I feel like a lot of those same uses, like a weasel could be super useful. It could like sneak into places and stealth around, right? But that's more useful as a familiar who you can psychically talk to than as an actual weasel. And same with the owl. The only one I think is actually uniquely interesting is the blink dog. Frumpkin has been an owl. There you go. Imagine if some kind of point Caduceus is still with us and they happen to be at Whitestone. Can you imagine him talking to the sentry? Sundew, I never thought of that. I love that. Me, I should work out. Also me, what if I laid down all day? Yeah, same Mike. Same, like, now that I don't know. Like, I like activities. I like sports. I love rock climbing. But I don't like intentionally going to a gym to intentionally, like, work out. Do you know what I mean? Sentry, A-okay. Caduceus, A-okay. Oh my god, I love it. I mean, Caleb was not happy they got pets. I know. Like, it's funny because Liam was like, oh, get the blink dog, like, get the things. But, like, Caleb was like, but I already have a cat. Like, why would you do that? Like, I'm just going to the gym, but I do a ridiculous amount of biking. Oh, so, yeah, even, oh my gosh, when I met you in Toronto, you had your bike. You biked to the event, didn't you? That's so funny. Can confirm, Morgan bikes a lot. Oh no, the paint just splooshed. The paint just splooshed. Why, paint? No do that. No do that, paint. No do that, paint. Oh no, that one's way too fudge. I do not like that one, whatever. Her pattern wouldn't be perfect. Who cares? Whatever. Whatever, guys. I'm just gonna go with it. Just gonna go with the flow. I'd like to get into rock climbing sometimes. Rock climbing is so much fun, Jake. It's so much fun. I do about 26 kilometers a day. Oh my god, Morgan, that is a lot. You must be a very fit bean. I don't have any mess, do I, that I'm dragging along? No, okay. Let's try this again. Oh no, that was too much, Shit. Oh no, there's a big muss on the tip, guys. I have to, just the tip. No. Whatever. It's better than this is the first piece I ever did. Starting this, immediately smudged it. Immediately. So as long as I don't do any more that are that bad, gotta keep that tip clean. Exactly. Anyways, I'm off. Good luck with your painting. Thanks so much, Derek. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later. Make sure you message me when you're going to be at Fan Expo so we can hang out. Or at least say hi and have a drink or something. YOLO 420 paint it? What? I like one call over for work. Not much of a workout for me. That's fair. I want to try rock climbing, but I'm scared of heights, and I'm concerned that'd be a problem. I think that's understandable. You could try bouldering. You can get a really, really good workout from bouldering, Morgan, if you don't want to climb too high. And then there's also the matter of, like, you could try it out. Like, a lot of places will let you try out, like, do a little bit of training, rent you the equipment for, like, not too much the first time ever you go. Hello, friends and Jess! Hi, Abernathy! Wait. Are you Abernathy? Was that a salty comment? Friends and Jess? Abernathy? I don't know how I feel about this. Don't read into it. It's too late. I already did. It's too late. This song is getting too sad. Let's go to a happier song. What's the next one? Mabernathy used to be my school email. Awesome. Makes sense. Seems easy. I mean, because they give you your, like, first, like, the first initial of your name and then your last name anyway, right? Makes sense. For anyone that doesn't know, this is the music from the Adventure Zone. I was going to ask if this is Taz, and then this one. Exactly. Yeah, Mike, I was going to say, this is the Adventure Zone. It might be a little... Is it a little bit loud? I could turn it down a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me in my ears. But this one's from Wonderland, and it's probably my favorite arc. And one of the other cosplays that I similarly threw together in like a day or two, me and Dustin did the Lich twins from Wonderland, and it was a lot of fun. We were both kind of like questionably dressed, but whatever, it was fun. Who cares?
Let's go.
There was a number after it, but after I defeated the other Mabernathys, I got that email. You had that cool... I mean, okay. It's the sort of thing where comparing it to other cosplayers, and you had... Yeah, the clock was really... The clock, I think, was the coolest piece, because it was actually... We programmed it to actually randomly pick... It was supposed to be like the wheel... If anyone has watched Taz... Or, sorry, listened to Taz and listened to the Wonderland arc, they have the Wheel of Suffering. For the cosplay that Dustin and I did, I emptied out an old clock, and then my friend who professionally programs things helped me build a wheel of suffering, in which I walked around holding this wheel and could present to people a button, and they pressed the button and it would randomly select something off the wheel of suffering. And a lot of people didn't want to do it because they were like, no, like what if bad things happen? It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, like me, like you can ask, like me and Dustin, it was, neither of us have really done a lot of cosplay. Neither of us really knew how to like sew or do things, but we busted our butt for like a day and a half and just threw together these two costumes. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun, even though like you could tell they were very rough around the edges, but it was a lot of fun. It was, oh Jesus, I just must. No muss, no fuss! Why? Why do fabric paint? Fabric faint? Ah! Whatever. It was fun. We had fun. That's what really matters. That's the point of cosplay, is to goddamn have fun. Okay, I'm just stuck on Imagine Caduceus Century discussion. I love it! I love it, Sundew. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna do this last piece. I'm gonna leave it to dry again, and then I'm gonna start working down the sides. My only issue is that to make it have this sort of rim, it has these bendy pieces, and I'm a little bit concerned about that. Maybe I should just do these parts. I wonder if I can do that. I was just telling Jess I found her from Critical Role, which I love. Thank you guys so much. Yeah! Yeah! Abernathy! Yeah, Inara came in and was like, yeah, saying like how much they enjoy the podcast, and I was saying thank you for listening. Like that's literally, like it wouldn't be as much fun to do if we couldn't share it with people. Do you know what I mean? It means so much that people actually like want to like think of crazy like conspiracy theories with us. That's the fun, you know what I mean? Like that's the fun, is like talk about the show we love and like come up with weird thoughts of what might happen next and who's gonna do what. Like that's the fun of it. It's so awesome. Sometimes help to get a needle and stick in the nozzle and make the opening on fabric paint. Oh yeah. Well, but I'm already getting too much. Like I'm already getting like big thick lines when I want nice thinner lines. Maybe, I guess it doesn't matter. I think in actuality, like sometimes you see art pieces where she has very thin, distinct lines, and sometimes you see versions where she has sort of like thicker lines, so whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Gonna do my best to try and make it look as good as I can make it, and that's it. Oh, that one's a little bit off, but oh well. I look forward to the obsessive critters. Yeah. Critters get critters. Critters don't always get it. Well, that's cool. Not everyone has to like everything, you know what I mean? Not everything has to be for everyone, and that's fine. Have you harvested any crops from the plants you planted? Sundew, I had to ditch the... I ate some of the beans as they were coming up, but then I had to ditch the beans because they started to get sick, and rather than let all... because they were right in the middle of the planter, so rather than let everything get sick, I pulled the beans. So now it's just carrots and onions, and I've actually been eating the onions lately, and they are goddamn delicious. Had a little bit of the mint. A lot of the other herbs didn't make it. The things that did the best were the onions and the carrots so far. So I've had some of both of those, and the carrots are really good, and the onions are really, really good. Yeah. Okay, so let's try this, guys. Oh god, don't fall. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my keyboard to hold this in place. Come here, keyboard. Thank you. We have wild mint around our house, and it's bizarre. Wild mint? Like, how so? What do you mean? Like, do you eat it, or are you saying because it's really tough? Because wild mint is so... it can be very invasive in some places. It is so... you can dig that shit out, and it will come back. I've worked on properties where mint was a huge problem, and we had to... it's everywhere. Yeah, it's vicious. Like, certain kinds of mint... in certain environments is vicious. It will, like, we also have bamboo. Oh no! You have two really tough plants surrounding you. Yeah, it's very resilient. Yeah, exactly. Bamboo obviously is very, very strong and pretty tough, and mint can be absolutely invasive. I've never personally had a problem with bamboo. I don't know if it could be invasive up here. I'm actually curious. Is that even legal? What, mint? Is bamboo legal? Like, is it in... my elephant ear is doing well? That's nice. Having bamboo. I've seen some on I think generally until something gets classified as invasive, they don't usually tell you you're not allowed to have it. Particularly if you're capable of keeping it, like if you have separated beds, usually they won't give you a hard time because as long as you make it in such a way that they can't escape. But you also have to know your plants well enough to know how they propagate, because I mean, obviously, if they're good at seeding, then they can spread outside the bed immediately. If they spread via rhizome or roots or underground, then you should be okay with a solid bed. So it depends on the area of the plant, whether they've decided it's invasive yet. Because I know we have some plants up here that are, like, arguably very invasive, and they haven't been classified as such yet, so they still just do whatever they want. The bamboo is actually a really nice privacy screen. Yeah, I imagine bamboo would be lovely. I haven't seen it used nearly enough in landscapes up here. I would love to see it used more. Luckily our neighbors don't mind having it on their side of the fence too. Yeah, because you're gonna have to share at that point. Mike, how's your propagation knowledge? Yeah, I'm pretty sure bamboo does what it wants. I'm gonna follow this. I'm gonna follow this line a bit here. You guys see what I'm doing still? All the way over here? I'm gonna follow this line a little bit. Oh no, the tip is too wet. No, God, no, guys, the tip. No. Where's my, I need to clean the tip. I'm sorry, I take it back, forgive me. Ask your mom! Oh, I didn't see that, that's hilarious. Oh god, okay. I think I cleaned it. I think I cleaned my tip. I think we're okay. Okay. If either David or Dustin were here, I feel like they would be, like, blasting off the innuendo. Oh, there it is. Sundew did it! The innuendo cannon. Okay. Thanks, Sundew. That's not too bad, right? I'm just gonna keep going down like this. Although in a lot of the art, it shows it only going about halfway, so I might only go till about here. What do you guys think? I'm gonna look. I've ruined it all. It's okay, Mike. He'll have to forgive you eventually. Let's see. I'm gonna pull out the art. Okay, so it looks like it's only going about halfway, but it's not clear if that's just folding in or not. We also have that rose plant from the 50s. Those are probably gonna die soon. Oh, wow! Mike, you have some really interesting stuff. Well, my friends do tell me I make a great Dr. Krieger from Archer, so I must keep phrasing alive. Yes, do it. Do it. Okay, I think I'm only gonna go a little bit way down. A little bit of the ways down. What do I want to do here? Boop. Boop. I'm gonna just jump over here really quick. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're okay. Okay. Boop-a-doop, boop, boop, boop. Whap. Okay. Let's try. I'm worried because this isn't super. I feel like I need to like iron it. Oh well, that's the best. It's the best I'm gonna get. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. The rose plant definitely has some diseases. Yeah, the leaves are all messed up, but they still had new blossoms. Plants, roses can be pretty tough. A lot of plants can be pretty tough. A lot of plants will fight off diseases for an extended period of time. Trees, like if you're talking that plant is from the 50s, it could take a long time to kill it. Trees will appear to still be okay long after they might already not be, because they can, or vice versa, they could be showing signs of like wear and tear when they've already started to process fighting off something. But yeah, if it's already showing problems, it might not, like you said, it might not last much longer. That makes sense. Unpopular opinion, I hate roses. Same tree, same. Yeah, no, I'm not huge on roses. Sundew, I think they have their uses, particularly around here. Like they use salt spray roses for a lot of things because they're very resistant and tolerant, but I think they're like meh, like I'm not huge on roses. I'm actually also not. A lot of people love tulips, and I don't love tulips personally. There are some that are nice. I've seen some with like interesting coloration and venation and stuff like that. I've seen tulips that actually have horned petals, which are very, very cool. Most tulips are like, I'm not, but most people have tulips. You don't like most people? Abernathy. Oh, Abernathy, I was gonna say, Abernathy, or I might try and play some Overwatch later. If anyone Overwatch PC Overwatch wants to do a little bit of the watching the overs. Oh no! Shit, I have a dirty lip. I think geraniums are the only flower I have a strong dislike for. That's very understandable. Geraniums have a very strong scent. The geranium oil gets used as a base for a lot of fragrances and oils and stuff like that. So some people can't even tolerate just the natural stink of geraniums because they are just so overly fragrant sometimes, like to an unpleasant extent. There are certain geraniums that I'm a fan of because there's creeping variety. They give me a headache. Yeah, that's probably why. There's certain kinds of creeping geraniums that I personally like. They can be really handy in a garden, particularly in a low maintenance garden where people aren't taking care of their garden and they'll just spread and it's like nice and easy. But I agree with you, like anytime I have to go in and maintain them and I have to trim them and like cut them back, the stank just kills me. It's so bad. I've never played that game in my life. Get out of here. Is it good? PS4? No, Jake, I was gonna PC. I'm sorry, PC. I mean, you can definitely play on the PS4. I'm sorry. Bradford pears are possibly the worst tree. They smell bad and they just do not weather storms well, and one branch down and it ruins the whole form of the canopy. Fair. We're the only PS4 plebes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I used to play on PS4 a bit, but now I just really, really prefer it. I really prefer it on PC. I'm so sorry, guys. And if I went back to my old PS4, I wouldn't remember how to play it properly, and be like, I wouldn't have all my awesome skins, and I would be sad. I want to get all the skins on PC. I want to get all my skins on PC. I need to get all my baby diva stuff. I need to get my baby, all her new things, all her new fancies and shinies and whatnot and have-yous and who's-its and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20, but who cares? No big deal. I want more, guys. I'm getting a bit more serious about PC part shopping and stuff one day. We need to get on their level, Mike. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm one of the people that does have it on like both forms, but I just much prefer to play it on PC at this point. Ah, that one's way too thick. That's way too thick. Ah, that's what she said. Anyways, I got a pre-built PC a few months back. Once I build a PC, it's over for you, you bitches. I probably will too. Just seems easy. Yeah. Stupid local news story. Man fakes heart attack to get ride an ambulance so he can go to the cafeteria. Is that real? Is that real, Sunday? I'm gonna jump down here, guys. It's gonna be more comfortable. Let's come hang out down here with me, guys. Come hang out down here. How many more of these do you think I need to do? Maybe like 2 more? I'm thinking like 2 more. I am happy with the, like, even though I'm not happy with, I have to say I'm not super happy with my painting job, I am happy with these colors. I do feel like this is sort of the blue and the blue, like the sort of aqua and blue that she had on her stuff. Damn Bitcoin miners, oh no! Shakes fist. Same, I'm too scared to screw something up. Yeah, I've only done like little bits and pieces of my like working on my computer. I don't, however, have like, she has like a fade from dark blue into light blue. I'm not even gonna bother with that, guys. We're just gonna pretend like that doesn't exist. We're just gonna go ahead and pretend like that's not a thing. There we go. These are getting smaller and smaller. Look, guys, this one's like this wide, and then like this wide, and then like that, and then like little. Keep getting smaller and smaller. I'll just add a hard drive I bought as a second one. Yeah, when the ambulance arrived, he just stood up, walked to the hospital cafeteria. He was shortly arrested for, among other things, an outstanding warrant. Wow. Wow. That's a thing. That's a thing. Oh wait, I should let you... Yeah, you guys can really see it, right? Yeah, you guys don't need to see that. Okay. I also need to find out when all those diva streams are, because I need to like just face my computer in that direction while they're happening so that I can get all those skin hours. I need to like really get those hours in. Need me some skins. Skins. So good. Obviously, I'm talking about Overwatch costume, guys. Don't be weird. Okay, let's see. Sounds like a job for Florida man. Also had a person busted for having a meth lab in a hotel across the street from where I worked. Wow. Wow. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna do one more and I'm gonna say that's good. I'm gonna say that's... Oh, that one's way too thick. Shit. Oh well, too bad. Oh god damn it, that was like, I'm literally like, that's too thick, let me fix that, and then I do the next one just as like friggin' thick. It's been an interesting week. It sounds like it, Sundu. It sounds like, you know, some interesting stuff has been happening around you, it sounds like. Is that good? Can I see that that's enough for now? I lied, I'm gonna do one more. I lied. Remember when I said just one more? I lied! Ha ha ha! Lol. Ruh. Oh, did you gamble all your butts off again, Abernathy? Did you gamble all your butts off again? You goon. You know I'm not refunding your butts. I've told you before, you are responsible for your own butts. Keep your hands on your butts. Oh, I got yelled at work by a customer who insisted we carried mandolins in the store. I work at Best Buy. Oh my gosh, really? Did, like, what the hell? Like, what, like, did they think you were lying? If I were looking for a mandolin, I feel like Best Buy is the last place I think to go. Yeah. Granted, that's nothing. I was once asked if we had mattresses. Best Buy? Did they think you were, like, I don't know. Like, even Walmart doesn't have, like, mattresses and mandolins, do they? Like, Best Buy? People are dumb. It's true. It's true. It's very, very true. Okay, I think I like where that ends. I think I like where this ends. I'm happier with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we do 7 on the other side, but I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm gonna let this dry. Actually, I think I might. Some Walmarts have like crib mattresses, and most have futons. Yeah, mattresses and mandolins are actually in a section of Bed Bath & Beyond. They're like they're one section. Like the mandolin mattress, the M section, right? Because Bed Bath & Beyond, clearly you can tell by the name, everything goes like alphabetically. They really like their alliteration in Bed Bath & Beyond. So clearly mattresses and mandolins go together. Along with monkeys and Monopoly game sets. Like, duh. I worked in customer service for a bit. A few customers want to return products because they didn't have the paper manuals. It was a Kindle and a GPS. The instructions are on the device. Oh, these are all pretty good. These are all pretty good. I like those a lot. I worked at a Best Buy in South Austin for a few months. I went to the restroom and there was a parrot of some sort chilling on the stall partition. I sort of just left the room. It was too early to deal with that. Wow. Wow. It ended up just being the guy's trained bird he takes everywhere. I figured once you started describing the scenario, Abernathy, I honestly figured it was gonna be something like that, but still. Oh, we had someone come in with a wallaby? The parrot asserted its dominance. What did the wallaby do? I'm super curious now. That's super interesting to me. Anyways, the wallaby, not parrot, asserting dominance. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, your standard service wallaby. Yeah, what does a wallaby do? My roommate used to work at a Timmy's, and once a customer walked up to her to inform her someone forgot a pig in the bathroom? Like a real live, are we talking a big farm-sized sow, or are we talking a pocket pig? We do have service dog and training center at the city, so we get them all the time. Yeah, I mean, service dog I get, of course. And there's other service animals, I get. I can even get, a lot of birds are very smart. I could get a trained parrot. But I don't get what a wallaby would be for. It wasn't fully grown, but it was in a farm town. Oh gosh. The guy just forgot it and left it at the store. That's a story. That's pretty exciting. I want to leave this side to dry, guys. How's this part doing? This part seems to be doing okay. I don't know if I can do the other part right now, because I think I would need... Oh, I guess I could try and do this part. I don't know, you guys can't even see that part. I might not do this part right now. I might... Okay, I finished the necklace. I put some beads on some of the belts. I made the crop top. Doing this to the jacket, but I need it to dry. Pants are fine as is. Boots are fine as is. I think that might be it for now. I think I might end the stream here, guys. I think I might go make some food, have a little bit of dinner, and start downloading Overwatch, and then I might stream Overwatch. Strong muscles! Look at these. Yep. I got those. I got those. Don't worry, we're good. Haven't had abandoned pets, just a few abandoned cloths. For a second, I thought that said sloths, Sundu. For a second, I thought that said sloths. And I was like, what if the sloth was a pet? A sloth as a pet would be fun. I would like that. I mean, actually, I don't think I would. They're supposed to be really stinky, aren't they? They're supposed to be kind of like stinky and bummy. If it wasn't a abandoned sloth, it would have been mine. Okay. I'm probably gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you all for your input on the cosplay. I will, of course, show you the update once I have more. I'm gonna go have dinner. Thank you for the follows and for hanging out and the chit chats. You guys make this process so much more fun and enjoyable. I super appreciate you guys. Heart all your faces. Heart them. Heart, and I smack myself in the face. That's how much I hurt your faces. So have a good night. I might stream later. I might stream some Overwatch later. If not, I might stream Overwatch tomorrow. Quite honestly, now that I know that I need to put in a certain amount of hours with Diva in order to get all the Diva presents. And Diva is my baby, and I need all the Diva presents. So that's that. Thank you guys. Have a good night. See you later. Heart your faces. Bye! Bye, 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 but also bye, but bye, and also bye!